Hey followers out there, welcome back to the Nerd Cult. It's been a little bit. We are still a not-so-secret society dedicated to all things nerdy and geeky. As always, I am 1/3 your host, Tyler Lee.
I am Brock Parsons, and I have a cold, in case you're wondering why you hear some lungs and mucus in the background. That's me.
That's why you hear lungs.
My name is Turneroth Bulashazar, but you can call me Bull.
Alright, we're gonna get to that. Tell them who you really are.
Fine, Josh.
Also, they're super confused now. Why? Because they don't know that we're doing this.
They do now.
Well, to remark on what Josh just did, we're doing something a little new with this episode that we're going to do semi all the time. Not really all the time, but every now and then. We're going to do some D&D one-shots from Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. And that is what this episode is going to be. What did we decide, guys? The Order of Three? Because it sounds culty.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
D&D Order 3.
D&D
so
Order
good.
of 3. It does. And for this game, I will be the DM, and Josh and Brock will be seeing if they can make it through my my Castle of Despair or Carnival of Corruption or whatever I decide. They have no idea.
Land of chump change. No, I'm just kidding.
Land of
I don't know how
chump
hard
change.
it'll
How did you know? How did
I
you
don't
know?
know how hard it'll be.
So why don't you guys really quick, Josh, you can go first. Tell us a little bit about your characters that we're going to be seeing in this one shot.
Well, we're playing with the Retroverse, which is awesome.
Hell yeah.
We've done 2 interviews, actually, with the creator of the Retroverse. So
Locke.
a lot of old school, fun, Power Ranger, Ninja Turtle type stuff going on here, retro video games. But my character's name is Turneroth Bulashazar, as I said earlier, and most people just call me Bull. And then in my clan, I'm known as Greedy Biter by my father, who was the clan leader. I don't like the life of a leader. I'm more of a behind-the-scenes kind of guy. I like to cook food. My dream one day is to be a gourmet chef. But my father does not want that life for me, for obvious reasons. It's my job to take over the clan. But I could not handle the pressure, and so just recently I decided to run away. And it's not something that I'm proud of, but it's led me to some unforeseen things that have really changed my life. The biggest thing being that one night as I was walking through the swamps, it was rainy and stormy, I took shelter under a tree, and I found that a mechanical frog had jumped out of the water and was leaping towards me, and then it started to kind of retch and regurgitate something, and I was kind of grossed out at first, and but whenever I looked down, he had spit out a beautiful jewel, and thinking that, oh, maybe this might be worth some money, and maybe I can survive a few weeks on this thing. I reached down to grab it, and as I did, before I could touch it, it rose into the air and slammed into my skull, where it is now embedded. But apparently this jewel has given me incredible powers, where I have this suit of armor that is skin tight, and it fits me perfectly. And this mechanical frog has been following me ever since, and I found that we have some deep connection, and in fact I can command it to do things for me, and I can actually turn it into a robot that I can then leap inside and attack enemies. So I decided after this happened that I would give up the life of a vagabond and go into mercenary work. Not that I'm a fighter at all, but whenever I wear this suit, I have incredible powers and dexterity, and so I figured that was worth some money, and so in my downtime, I of course still study some culinary things, but for the most part, I'm hiring myself out to fight wars and to take on bad guys and sometimes good guys if the money's good enough. So.
This is an intricate tapestry of magic that you have weaved for me, Josh.
Sure was. This one
So,
is literally just a Power Ranger that likes to cook.
Yeah, just straight up a Power Ranger.
Yep.
Does not want to be a Power Ranger at all.
It is literally based off of Power Ranger. The Go Ranger class is one of the coolest things. Props to the creators of the Retroverse. So Brock, what are you?
Well, they call me Razor Laser, which is one word, like
I almost
the
spit
artist
out my pop.
formerly known as Prince.
So I forgot that's what the name you chose.
I'm a Hollow Knight, Winter Winari, kind of a wolf person. Got some sweet fur going on. People compliment it all the time, and I like to wear some armor. Just some nice little intricate painting. I did it myself. It's no big deal. Lately I've been in mercenary work because I just don't really have much. My family's been dead. Didn't really know them, and it's not all gloom though. I used to play the synthesizer, but it just I eventually started killing people with it, and I made more money that way. So. It just kind of led me to mercenary work, That's where the synthesizer leads a person from time to time.
That's obviously, how could you have, that's the obvious path from that, I feel like.
Obviously, yeah. Well,
You had no choice. You're a victim of circumstance.
Yeah.
You kind of have
happens
like
all
a
the
former
time.
life, right? That you, since you're a player.
Yeah. Well, I had a
So you
band
probably
at one
played a
point.
synthesizer in your former life.
Yeah, exactly. But
In your
that's
non-video game life.
if I were to come across a synthesizer in the woods or something, I mean, who knows what might happen.
This is really just Josh trying to say that Brock had a synthesizer when he was younger.
It's true.
He was 8 years old. Had a hair rock band.
Hair rock band.
Well,
or a fur rock band.
that is the two
I don't like
players. That is the two players for this. So guys, what do you say we get this story rolling?
Let's do it.
All right.
Is there any food in the story?
Let me weave this tapestry. Would you give me a second? Is there any food in this story? No.
There's
Maybe.
no
Oh, you
food.
probably
Be
in
right
this
back. I'm
story.
gonna go.
Hopefully you got your own food.
I'm gonna raid my rations real quick.
All right. Well,
That's all he's got.
Bull, Razor Laser, you guys find yourself traversing a forest on an errand looking for an item that is known as the Orb of Code. You both took up this job, probably a little reluctantly to team up with each other. Found an old person in a tavern. They were looking for what they called, as I said, the Orb of Code. They described it as a blue orb that swirls with what looks like fragmented code within. You guys followed some clues, and you found yourself deep in this forest. It's very, very dense area. You can't see a lot. Kind of hard to move around. Very, very dense forest, and that's where you guys find yourself, hot on the trail.
Did the old man give us directions? Is that what you said?
Yes, so you are looking for, basically, since this is such a dense forest, there are not a lot of clearings. But he basically pointed you in the right direction. You guys have followed some clues. You are looking for basically a pretty big clearing, which will be definitely out of the ordinary in this dense type of forest. And that is said to be where the last known location of the Orb of Code.
Okay.
Okay.
And you said it looks like just a blue orb with like computer code in it?
That's what all of the accounts of anybody that has laid eyes on it say. Like a bluish kind of orb that kind of swirls with what they described as fragmented code. Think of like blue versions of the Matrix, probably.
Okay.
Nice. Okay.
So it's really dense. Have we been following a trail at all, or are we just stuck in the middle of forest?
It's a good question.
Well,
We're lost. Yeah.
it seems like we're lost.
Just right off the bat. Josh made a conscious character decision that his character is lost.
There's no trail. This old man sold us out.
I feel like
Let's hear some character voices. Good job, Josh.
Thank you.
we're lost. That's just how it starts.
Come along on this journey with
Well,
us,
sure.
Brock.
Well, I feel like this would be better if we could see. Like, if there's some way, that we weren't, if we could just see through this fog and thickness, that maybe, like a light or something, like some kind of, like a torch might.
What if I sent my frog up into the trees to see if he can see anything?
Always with the That's a good idea, actually. That's a really good idea.
What do you have against my frog? That's
Just
what I
seems like
thought.
it's more talented than me.
So can I send my frog up to like the top of a tree to do some reconnaissance?
Sure, go ahead.
All right.
For the hell of it, give me a handle animal check.
Ah, crap.
You have +1 to it. What's the problem?
I got +1, yeah. 17.
17?
+1.
Nice. All right. And if I recall, the frog's your size, basically, right?
Yes, he's medium size, yeah.
All right. You see, you basically give the frog instructions, and it, boom, just immediately gives you a little nod. Immediately just starts hopping up the trees, sticking to him, just jumping tree to tree. Finally gets up
Nice.
there in the top. Go ahead and what do you say to it?
What do you see?
What kind of voice? What kind of voice does your frog have? Does your voice? That's the thing. Does the frog communicate with you like telepathically or what?
Well, it talks like that owl from Clash of the Titans,
Fuck off.
but
Josh.
it has a frog voice.
Clash of the Titans.
So it's like beep boop 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 beep boop.
All right. So it fine. I'll just do. Okay. So you send your frog
And
up
we
there.
understand each other, yeah.
You wait about a couple minutes. Next thing you hear, kind of off in the distance, probably just a few feet away, you just hear, "Hey, got a clearing up here. Hey."
Nice.
Good job, Frog.
Okay. Direct us. Come back down and show us the way.
All right. Hear some rattling in the trees, which is the giant ass frog jumping tree limb to tree limb, coming back. Jumps, lands right next to you. Then just kind of makes a motion, sticks his tongue out, all Yoshi-like, pointing you in the right direction, and then starts hopping that way.
Good boy.
Thanks, Frog.
His name is Copernicus, by the way.
Cappy.
Yes,
I'm
it
gonna
is.
call him Cappy. I have trouble with longer
Bernie.
names.
Cappy.
B and
Thanks,
Cappy.
Cappy.
Pretty sure.
Frog turns to you, Brock, and you swear to
Yes.
God, you didn't think machines could, but you swear this machine gives you kind of like the evil eye for saying Cappy. And then just keeps going.
He prefers Copernicus. He's a very proper gentleman.
I'll take note of that. My character says as he completely forgets the name again.
Caprans.
Cappy?
Caterpillar?
Cappy, that was it.
That was.
So you guys head off after the frog?
Yeah,
Follow
so
the
follow the frog.
Alright, you guys follow the frog. Eventually you make your way into, as predicted, a very, very big clearing in this dense wood. It's probably a good 50-foot radius. And there in the middle, on a pedestal, that's right, on a pedestal in the middle of this forest, almost trap-like, is
No way.
a blue orb, probably about, you could fit it in the palm of your hand, blue orb. And from the distance of entering it, it definitely looks like there's some stuff swirling in it, but you can't really get a good look at it or anything.
What if it's just a
Do
snow
some-
globe?
Are
You said,
you?
okay, by the way, I just want you guys to know, like, when you say stuff, unless you're talking directly to me, I'm gonna assume you're saying it in character. So
Yes. Okay.
I am.
Do you notice anything? I'm not good at investigation.
It looks like what
you
we're
bo-
probably looking for. Maybe I
Why
should
don't you bo-
approach it.
why don't you both give me a perception roll?
Perception. Okay.
What do I gotta?
-1.
What do I gotta do?
Roll d20.
Oh, roll a d20 and add your the number next to your perception skill.
So that will be 16.
Okay.
Hey, I got a 15.
Hey, not bad.
All right.
Not bad.
You guys do notice that as you approach, you do notice that the clearing it's a little bit quieter now. Not anything that would be too disturbing, but you do notice that a lot of the animals have quieted down a little bit. Other than that, there's not a lot to see.
Interesting.
Let's see here. I'm gonna ready my whip just in case.
All right.
Yes, I have a whip.
Nice.
Because why wouldn't you? I mean,
It's just like a tongue, you know.
I didn't even think about that yet. Of course it is. All right.
It's like a.
What are you guys doing?
This seems
thinking.
like a trap. It just seems too perfect. I mean, how long have we been walking? Barely a day, and we find this clearing in the middle of nowhere. I don't trust it.
I agree. Life's never that easy. Maybe I should. Maybe I should throw something at it. Just make sure
You
there's
do that,
not
and
some kind of net or something.
I'm gonna sit down and eat. I'm a little tired.
All right. So
Come here,
I think-
Copernicus. Bring me my pack.
Rabbit. Hops over to you.
So I think I'm gonna like summon a weapon to throw over there. Just throw it right at the thing to see what happens.
All right.
Can I
about
do that?
About how far away are you from it?
I think we're pretty close. Like, how close, Josh? Like 10 feet?
I was picturing more like 30 feet.
Oh wow. Okay.
Cause I don't wanna
All right.
get
So
too close.
you want to
Well,
summon a
in that
weapon to
case-
throw at it? What kind of
Yeah.
weapon are you going to
Let
summon?
me think. I think I'm gonna shoot a dart at it. Let's do it.
Okay.
Seems pretty
Go ahead
good.
and roll a d20 and add your proficiency bonus and your dex modifier to it.
Okay, so 22.
22.
Yeah. not
Rolled a
bad.
22.
Oh, that's a crit. Yeah. So you rolled a
Uh,
20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Brock,
Not
tell
bad,
me
man.
if you ever roll a natural 20. That's with if the dice comes up 20 with nothing on it,
Uh-huh.
or a 1 and when by itself. So a natural 1 or a natural 20. Always tell me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just rolled a 20.
Because
so
that means
nice.
it's special.
He has
okay,
like
so
a
crit. So man, all right,
chart
crit
that
with
he
that
has.
dart.
Good luck. Wow.
All right, so you basically just effortlessly just fling, and the dart goes, hits it just enough to where it boom pops up into the air, spins back towards you, and the orb is now coming right at you.
Oh
Oh,
god.
Jesus.
I told you. I told
Like,
you.
you basically just nailed it. Like it's just like boom, and it's coming towards you because you hit it just right to come towards you.
Frog,
So
come
the
grab this
orb
thing.
or the dart.
So either of you gonna try and grab it?
Wait, is the orb or the dart coming towards him?
The orb.
I think it's the orb.
The orb. Okay.
Coming
Actually,
right at
Brock,
us.
I need you to give me a dexterity check, which is just roll a d20 and add your dex modifier.
Okay. And the dex
Which I believe-
modifier is the thing right beneath the dexterity, right? Is that?
Yep.
Or okay, yeah, just making sure. Okay.
Which is
As the
zero.
orb is flying
I
towards
was
him,
gonna say it's 0.
I
So, oh geez. So
was
it's a
sitting
3.
on the ground. Oh god. I was sitting on the ground eating, and then with a mouthful, I start to run away. Just, I told you, you shouldn't.
All right.
It's a trap.
So Josh,
Stumbling.
or Brock, what'd you get?
I got it's just 3.
Ouch.
Jesus.
All right, that hits like you like hold your hands up. You're like, I got it. It smacks you right in the forehead. Hang on.
Exactly what I expected.
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. So you take 2 points of damage.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
I forgot to mention what I look like.
Oh yeah.
I'm 6'6" and I'm 350 pounds, so I'm just a really big fat guy.
350
scaly-
pounds on a 6'6" guy is not fat.
That's like sumo wrestler. That's like
You have to describe
offensive
that could actually be
lineman.
that could actually be like a lot of muscle, or could not be. Is there like no muscle?
It's like no muscle.
Okay, so there's that. All right,
That's a good
now that
mental
we've
image,
made
yeah.
that- now that we've made that pit stop, that is a good mental image. All
like
right,
that.
so that hits you right in the face. It just dazes you for just a second, and then it just hits the ground and rolls just like a couple feet.
Ow!
Is it safe to come out now?
Yeah,
I'm
it hit
hiding
me.
behind the bush.
It hit me right in the face, and it didn't kill me. So it's probably not that
Copernicus
dangerous.
is still out in the middle of the field, like not even scared.
Why couldn't the frog have grabbed it with its tongue?
Well, you ask him.
Frog, why didn't you grab it with your tongue?
Gives you the evil
He just
eye again.
ribbits. Yeah.
I don't think that frog likes me. So I think I'm just gonna pick up this sphere. I'm just gonna pick it up and look at it.
All right. So you gotta pick it up. Can I get a wisdom saving throw from both of you?
Okay.
Which
I
is
rolled a
minus-
1.
Yeah,
minus
that's
2, so I love that I'm giving Brock all of his like great stuff.
Yeah, it's fun. So minus
What'd
2
you roll?
is that.
What'd you roll, Josh?
A 1. Natural
You rolled a
1.
1. All right, and
Yeah.
Brock, what'd you get?
So
-10.
-1, I got a 0.
You
Yeah.
got 10 total.
Yeah, 10 total.
All right.
So
Well, this is gonna be easier than I thought.
Oh no.
I don't like the sound of that.
All right. So, as you sit there and hold the orb, Josh, how close are you to Brock's character?
About 20 feet now.
20 feet. All right.
Yeah.
So as you pick
I'm
it
behind a
up,
bush, though.
you start to feel it pull at you, and as you try to shake it off with your mind, it doesn't work, and you feel yourself getting pulled into it. And Josh, even though you're 20 feet away, you also feel the sudden pull towards it.
No.
As you're getting pulled closer into it, your body is broken down into pieces.
Oh God.
Into pieces of code.
Not again.
And
Not again.
Again.
pulled into the orb itself, and the orb hits the ground and just stays there as it sucks in the code from your bodies.
Holding onto a tree and it's sucking me in.
The tree
Frog.
comes
Frog,
with
by the
you.
way. And the
maybe.
frog,
Yeah.
and the frog, by the way.
Copernicus!
I was gonna ask
Save me!
about old Cappy. Yeah.
He
Now, there
tries
was no
to
chance
grab
to
me
grab
with his
onto
tongue.
anything because it just broke your bodies down.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Wow.
All right.
And so
So
that happened.
you guys swirl around in the basically matrix-like universe, and eventually find yourself being reassembled. And then boom, very, very, very disorienting process. You find yourself reassembled in a rather large area. At first glance, it appears to be... Actually, this will be more fun. Both of you give me another perception roll.
Oh crap.
Okay.
Man,
I'm only going to use things you're bad at this whole time.
we're so
Yeah.
imperceptive.
Oh boy.
I got a 15 total.
Okay.
And 16 for me.
Right. That's good enough. You guys notice it seems like you're inside a very, very large carnival-like tent. You notice the crowd around you is now cheering, but you also notice if you look that the crowd tends to in areas phase in and out of focus like in old TVs with bad reception. You hear a voice high above you, and the spotlight lands on a figure that you can recognize from this distance as an elf.
Oh.
He's garbed in a sleeveless, bright fluorescent robe that seems to rapidly change between all the lights of the color spectrum. You both got above a 15, right, on your perception?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a 15.
You got
Okay,
exactly.
with that, you both also notice that there appears to be red streaks running up his neck and onto parts of his face and on parts of his arms. But from this distance, you can't really tell what the red streaks are.
Are they like veiny or just like red lines or?
You can't tell from this distance. He's way above you.
Just
With a
red,
spotlight
okay.
on him. And then you hear a voice call out from him, "Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It seems we have 2 new victims. Contestants for our lovely games.
Oh no.
He said
Why
victims. He said victims.
Victims. Very sure.
Oh, calm down, Poochie. Calm down. Why don't you 2 introduce yourselves? I'll go first. I am Jace, the proprietor of the Carnival of Corruption that you see before you.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yes,
Boy.
yes, I know. A bit on the nose, but I do love the flair.
Well, I like carnivals. I'm.
Don't talk to him.
Crowd goes
Oh.
wild for Jace.
No.
The crowd just goes wild for
Oh,
Jace.
jeez. He asked us
as I said,
nicely.
who are you 2?
He asked us nicely. I think we should just say our names.
Let's give him fake names. Okay.
My name's Mike.
I can hear you.
I'm Mike.
Uh,
Hey.
I'll use persuasion to say
Well, hang
my name is John Jacob Jingle Heimerschmidt.
Okay, give me a deception roll with disadvantage for that really poor delivery right there. Give me a deception roll with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay. Dang it! I had a 20. Okay, I had an 8 and a 20. So 8 plus 3 is 11. So
All right. So you tell him that that's your name. He looks at you for a second, kind of smiles, and responds, "That sounds like some bullshit."
fine.
Told you. Told you.
It's Peter Griffin.
Another deception roll with disadvantage to see how far this goes.
Oh boy.
13 and 15, so 13, 16.
16? Alright. He goes, Peter Griffin. He goes, it's so ordinary. I would have expected something more flashy from you, especially with a suit like that. Well, anyways, how about you, furry one? What is your name?
I'm Mike. My name's Mike. Just Mike. Mike the
roll-
dog.
Okay. Give me a deception roll. You don't have disadvantage because you delivered it
Actually
normally.
sounded good.
Yeah, so give me a deception roll.
So just D20, is it?
D20 and then add your deception.
I'm
Add your
looking.
deception skill modifier.
Oh hey,
It's close
that's
to the bottom, I think.
That's 16.
16.
You got a 16 total?
16, yes.
You said your name was Mike the dog?
Yep, that's right.
Like the dog. And Peter Griffin.
He goes, it's another rather ordinary name from a Wonari. Expected different, but whatever. It's not about the name. It's about what what comes within and all that nonsense they say. Anyways,
I
you
agree.
do indeed want this, and he holds up the orb of code. As you can
Yes,
tell from this
there
distance, he
it
goes, you do indeed want this, correct?
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Yep, that's the thing we want.
Well, and he replaces it in his robes very quickly. He goes, why don't we get started, my lovely, lovely players? If you would please step through that first door. And he gestures to the other end of the tent where there are some curtains. Just kind of 2 double curtains. He goes, and we can get started.
Is there any way we could not do that? Walk through the door there? I have money. I can make food. If you just, maybe we can make a deal, right? I give a little, get a little. I want the orb. What do you want?
Oh, no, dear. That's not what this is at all. What I want is I want to entertain all the lovely people that have come to this carnival. And that's why you're here. You're our latest contestants.
Okay.
One of these.
I've been through this before.
It happens. It's just like when I played
I whisper,
the synthesizer.
I whisper to Copernicus to try to get it out of his get the orb out of his pocket, just to see if what we're dealing with here.
Okay, he's about probably 60 feet high.
Yeah, he's a frog.
How far can your frog's tongue go?
He could
He
jump.
can jump. He can jump
Okay.
10 feet high.
Okay. So that's what are you telling him to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Just as we're walking,
give me an athletics check with your frog's athletics. With your frog's
shoot.
stats. The toad's jump is up 20 feet.
Yeah, I can jump 20 feet long and 10 feet high.
Yes. So you go ahead and actually no, I'm just gonna say he's allowed to do that. So he jumps 10 feet in the air,
Okay.
and it looks kind of sad. Luckily, since it was only 10 feet, Jace had no idea that you were actually trying to get anything from him, since he's 60 feet in the air. It didn't look like anything.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So.
Well, I was gonna be like, okay, we walk towards the door and then
Okay.
have him sneak off into the rafters. And try to like sneak up on him.
Okay. Go ahead and you're heading that way. Give me a stealth check for your frog, which his dex is +1, I believe.
Yeah, just +1. 19.
Yep. 19? Nice. Yep. All right. So as you guys are going through, your frog just kind of leaps out of sight, goes behind the stands. Let's see if it's totally unseen. Oh yeah, he's so yeah,
Nice.
kind of just leaps behind the stands, and he is unseen.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right, so
And you're heading that way, or you're
yes.
heading through the curtains.
Just really slowly, just like do 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 do. Yes. We're going to the
Go
door.
through the old curtains. Go on
That's
through.
what you want.
You guys go through.
We're starting to, but
I
then
gotta- Oh.
the frog will try to, with his tongue, get the orb.
Okay. So he sneaks around, gets up in the gets up in the rafters, and you want him to use his tongue.
Yeah.
Okay, well it's in his robes. Like, how's he gonna like? Okay, so give me a sleight of hand check for your frog as well, which is
Okay.
which is the dexterity.
Dexterity.
As well.
16.
16.
Yeah.
All right. So your frog.
Wait. Sorry.
What?
It would be 15.
Oh well.
I was looking at my own.
So shoots out his tongue. He finds a good place in the rafters where he's kind of off to the side. Jace still doesn't notice him. Shoots out his tongue, angles it to where it'd go in the robes, and as it goes and pierces through the robes, it goes all the way through Jace's form, and Jace's form kind of squiggles a little bit,
Oh boy.
What?
and kind of looks
It's
to the
all
side.
a hologram.
Kind of looks to the side and smiles, and he goes, "Oh, surely you didn't think that I would just put myself here in danger right now, did you?"
Good try, Copernicus.
Shame on you, though.
Nothing
And
is
then-
real. It's all
so-
a sham.
And then from nowhere, Copernicus seems to get hit, and he is knocked from the rafters.
Copernicus! No!
Give me a dex check from him.
From the frog.
Yeah.
11.
11?
Yeah.
He takes a good fall and does not get enough to recover. And
Can I try to run and catch him?
Let's see.
I don't have my suit on right now, so I'm gonna be crappy.
Yeah, you're gonna be crappy, and you were probably about 40 feet away.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check. Let's see if you can really huff it as a regular human.
I'm supposed to do commoner stats. I can't remember what that is though. But in athletics,
Yeah, we are so prepared for this apparently.
right?
Good. Yeah,
I think it's just a
definitely.
0, but 17 is what I rolled.
17?
Yeah.
You get there and you dive just in time to have him land on you, and you both take. Both take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god. He is pretty heavy, I guess.
Yeah, well.
Actually, I'll say that he actually takes 7 because you cushioned his fall.
That's fair.
So
Basically, boom, and just loud bang, bam, just hits you. Both of you crash into the floor.
I just kind of stand there
God.
and watch, kind of upset, a little irritated at the entire situation.
good try, Copernicus. I love you.
Josh, are you gonna do this whole thing like outside of your suit?
No, not the whole thing. No.
Okay, just wondering. Like, good job using a Power Ranger and not using its stuff, but whatever.
Right. After this, though, I'm gonna be like, all right. I guess before we go through the curtain, I should suit up.
Suit up.
Suit up. All right. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
Josh,
go-
paint me a picture here.
Well, before I get up, I'm like, boy, Copernicus, he really licked us, huh? And then I get up, and I go, all right, let's do this. Power of Toad! So I'm like spinning around.
Where the hell did that music come from? The synthesizer?
Gloves and spandex coming from out of nowhere.
You swear, both of you, but especially Brock swears on the air somewhere, he can't tell where, but he swears he hears Go Power Rangers.
I know that's what I heard.
Electric guitars in the background. It's just really quiet though. He's just spinning in the air. It's like
It's actually quiet.
it's just like he's
Like a magical girl transformation, but no sound.
like Sailor
with
Moon.
no sound.
It's actually just him humming
Alright.
some weird
So
stuff.
you Sailor Moon into your costume. What's your costume look like?
So it is the same color as my ashy purple scales, but then I have kind of like a frog type helmet. So it has this big opening for a mouth, but it's really my visor. And then there's the eyeballs in the back, and they're all like red and tough looking for a frog. They're all angry. And yeah, everything else is like spandex. I have like these shoulder pad looking things that are like kind of the color of moss, and that's about it. Also, I have like these sucker looking things on my gloves.
Okay.
It makes me look like I can climb, but I can't actually climb.
So deception. All right. So Razor, you basically see, despite the little bit of music you hear somewhere off in the distance, you basically see this person, Sailor Moon, with no music, and change. You see this laser dragonborn turn into this suited thing just in front of you.
My God. Didn't know we could do that. That's insane.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh. It's like the shows I used to watch as a child.
Which is the whole point of the Retroverse. All right. All right. So what do you guys do now that you have done this?
Oh well, I don't see any other exits or entrances for that matter. So
Let's hope
What do
if
you
this is dangerous that suit does more than just look really, really, really awesome.
that's about
You
all
hear,
I can do. But
You hear from the balcony from the hologram. You hear, "Oh my God, that was amazing! Now that is some flair." Are you sure your name's just Peter Griffin?
yeah. Let's get going.
All right. I cannot wait to see what you have in store for what is forward. Go ahead and step through that curtain now.
Is there any carnival food that I can look forward to? Got any pretzels? Caramel apples?
That is simply for the guests. We don't want our contestants getting a full belly and getting sick. However, if you make it all the way through, it'll be snacks aplenty.
Oh, let's go.
All right,
Why did you say that to begin with?
I'm hungry too.
Bull is now filled with an extreme confidence and drive. Now that he knows food is.
Let's get this done.
So we go through the curtain finally.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're doing it.
All right.
All right.
So, as you enter the first room, you immediately turn back and notice that the curtain is gone. That's just a wall now. So you're in here for good.
Okay.
You enter a room it's only about 30 feet wide, but it is far too long for you to see the end.
Oh wow.
In fact, all you see are 2 hover bikes sitting a few feet in front of you. Sitting in what looks to be a small stream that goes the whole length of what you can't see the end of. A little stream. With the occasional, as you look off in the distance, you see a brick wall occasionally, like, in their path.
Okay.
And
You said hover bikes?
hover bikes.
Oh my god.
And then all of a sudden you hear a voice from kind of all around you. Ooh! And our first challenge is a fan favorite. Labeled impossible by many who have attempted this classic game, many of which never make it to level 2. This fun little bike ride can give our contestants quite a thrill.
Oh boy. Okay.
Are there any controls on this contraption? Can I control the speed?
Make an investigation check, which is very mean for me to do, which means you could fail and not be able to do this. But
Go
go ahead,
ahead.
go ahead and make an investigation check if either one of you or both of you.
Investigation is... I got a 1. I rolled a 2, but...
Oh, wait, you rolled it? You rolled a 2?
Oh
Yeah.
jeez.
Okay.
Okay.
Brock, did you roll
I
one,
roll. I rolled a 5, investigation plus 3, so yeah, that's 8. Yikes. Well.
Wow,
Okay.
this is gonna be rough. Brock, so
Yeah.
Razor notices that it is basically kind of like your typical bike, like you turn it and it, you turn the handles, it turns. It looks like there's a button. Like also, there wasn't a lot of investigation needed.
Yeah, sure.
There's a you crank the gear on the right and you go, and the harder you crank it, the faster you go.
Oh, okay.
There does look to be, also there's a brake on the one side where the gas is, and there's a button that says boost
Oh boy.
on the right handle. Bull, you
Sorry, what was all that? I missed
have
it.
never really seen a hover bike before.
What is this thing?
But you've heard about them, and you figure you could probably figure it out.
Okay. So, I just straddle this thing here.
All right,
And,
how sexy is it?
Well, it's spandex, so.
Spandex on straddling a hover bike. Like,
350
ladies and gentlemen,
pound.
that is
Just
that
hear
is-
the sound
that's
of, like,
January. That is January on the Retroverse calendar.
It's
right
like
there.
leather and spandex like rubbing together and just.
Aerodynamic,
Yep. Wow.
yeah. Alright, come on, Copernicus. And he hops on my back. He wraps his arms around me like a human would.
Like a little bit, like a little backpack. That's
Your
nice.
frog is adorable. Yeah.
That's really cute.
Brock,
distracting.
what are you doing?
I'm just waiting on the bike. I'm kind of ready to go. I feel somewhat confident about the floating bike.
Right.
I'm setting on it. Yeah.
Since you guys haven't left immediately, you hear another voice, or you hear the same voice come out. If our players need a bit of incentive, we are more than happy to oblige.
Oh boy.
And at that, you hear a rumbling kind of right under the hover bike where the water starts to really, really, really shake.
God.
What do you do?
Oh God.
I pull back on the accelerator. I just start going. I say, "See ya."
Cool.
Oh wait.
You better hurry.
Goodbye.
What about you, Bull? You better make a decision quick.
All right, so just to understand this, so like
Yes.
I'm hovering over water,
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys aren't actually in the water. You're hovering over it.
and it's starting to like bubble
Yes.
up and stuff.
Not bubble up, shake, and kind of quiver. And I mean, I guess there's probably some bubbles, but it's not like boiling or anything.
So it seems like something's coming out of it, or
Something like that.
okay. So yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
All right. So you both take off?
We both
Yeah, we take off.
Yeah.
My
Alright,
hover bike is slightly lower than his because I'm so heavy, but
Yeah, that
Okay.
makes
Good
sense.
thing you went, because in another couple of seconds, that part of the stream rises up into this massive tidal wave that just kind of starts coming you guys' way.
oh my
No
God,
way.
it's just like that level in Aladdin where you're trying to run away from the lava water.
Not the game I took
typhoon.
this from, but I appreciate that reference.
God,
Was
I
it-
hated that level.
Was it the PS?
Oh, this is the
PS1
no.
game?
This is the hover bike level from Battletoads.
Oh God, even
good
worse.
point. Yeah.
Said to be the hardest level ever.
Right.
Really close to jump.
But all right, so you guys
We're
just
going to
are-
die.
So you guys just crank on it.
Crank on it.
But
Yeah, I'm going as fast
I
as
do
possible.
have a toad on my.
All right, so you guys are going. You notice
I have a
that there
battle
are some
toad on
brick.
my side, so.
There are some brick walls. Who's on the right? Who's on the left?
I think
I
I'm
Pictured
on the
myself
right.
on the
But-
left.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so Brock's on the right,
I'm on the
or
right.
Razor's on the right, Bull's on the left.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you guys perfectly equal, or Razor, you got quite a bit? You probably got about 30, 40 feet on him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
he's,
so. Because I started
Okay.
first, and he's slower.
All right, so Razor, give me a dex. Give me a dex roll.
Okay. Ooh, 19.
19. Oh, damn.
Wow.
You see a brick wall coming your way, and you just, like, with ease, just kind of lean to the side. You don't even really turn the bike. You just lean it enough to where the bike kind of goes.
I've done this before.
I have done this
All right.
before, and I just go right
All
around
right,
that
and
wall.
now you are directly in front of Bull.
Okay. Okay. So
You
I'm
guys
in front of
go for a little bit more. Let me know if you want to do anything other thing. I'm just gonna keep this going.
Okay.
Razor, give me another dex save, or not save. Give me another dex roll.
Just another dex. Okay. Oh boy. So 2.
Mm.
Yeah.
What did? Okay,
Just
yeah, you don't have a
2.
modifier, do you? So
No,
2.
just 2.
Oh Jesus Christ! All right.
It went so well.
You go to turn, and you got a little too cocky that first time. So when you go this time, you don't lean in quite as much as you need to, and you dodge most of it, but you clip the brick wall,
Ow!
and your bike kind of spins out a little bit, so you lose a lot of speed. But also, Bull, I need a dex from you because he was right in front of you, which means
Good
you're
one.
now headed towards that wall.
Okay.
And so, and I'm gonna need it with disadvantage
Ah, crap.
because he was in front of you.
Crap. That gave me
Yeah.
an 8 overall.
8 overall.
Yeah.
You see him kind of not quite make it, so you lean into it and turn a little bit sooner, and you get it. But then now you have him spinning out in front of you, going quite slow now. So you jerk it back the other way and kind of hit him a little bit. So you kind of spin out a little bit too.
Crap.
Zoinks!
My
not
frog help
quite
out?
not quite as much as him. So you get going and you get quite a few feet on him. Brock, I need
Yes.
you to make me a. Trying to decide if this should be an intelligence or a wisdom check to try and correct your bike.
Whew.
Let's make it intelligence. Let's make it
Okay.
intelligence. So
Sounds
you
good.
You kind of know how it works and stuff. So.
Yeah. Okay. So intelligence.
Just straight intelligence check.
Ooh, that is 16.
Oh, 16. All right. So you spin out a little bit, and you notice the water. You notice the big wave kind of catching up with you, and you're able to get your mind right and turn it just right. turn it just right and hit the gas at just the right time that you kind of throw some water, turn it right back in the right direction, and get going.
So badass.
Bull, yours didn't spin out too bad. You're not quite as adept at it as Razor is looking, but you get yours corrected and you guys are going. And I assume now Bull is in the left lane and Razor, you're in the right lane now.
Okay. Sounds good.
Right, and the water has creeped up quite a bit closer to you guys. It's probably hanging about 40 feet behind you.
Oh crap!
But it doesn't seem to be catching. It doesn't seem to be catching up as long as you guys are going full speed.
Can my frog help at all during this?
What did you have in mind?
Well,
as a
just
DM,
in
I love
case.
questions like these.
If it comes up, yeah.
I
Like
mean,
like
I'm
if
not
I
gonna-
flew off, would he be able to catch me? Or if...
you just got to tell me. You just got to tell me what you want to happen, and we'll see if there's some
Okay.
rolls you can make.
Okay.
You know me. I'm pretty. We've talked about. I'm pretty open, long as I can come up with something.
Okay.
But yeah, actually. So you guys keep it going.
Just keep going. I don't have any crazy stuff to try. Just keep
Nope.
going.
Bull, give me another deck save. You see another brick wall coming up on you.
Oh, scheisse. 12.
12.
Yep.
All right. You get on it. You turn it. You're able to dodge it. It's not too hard. You see him coming quite a bit. Razor, need one from you as well.
And what'd you say, Dex?
Dex, yes. Okay. Go ahead and give me 2 and tell me them in order because you got to dodge yours and then you got to dodge the one that Bull just dodged.
Oh, I see. Okay, so the first one's 18.
Or wait, no, hang on.
Oh.
No, wait.
Whoop.
You just need one.
Oh, okay.
Because you're in front.
Well, it was 18. That's what I rolled.
Nice.
all I got.
You're making it look really easy. Like actually, Bull seeing you do this, he's getting a little jealous.
Right.
He's
Nice.
getting a little jealous.
You've done this before, haven't you?
Sees you do it. Bull, give me one more so you can dodge the one that Razor just dodged.
Okay. What is that? 13. No.
13?
No, sorry, 12.
12? Alright, you dodge it. Clearly not looking nearly as good or nearly as flashy as Razor. Even despite his spin out earlier, he still even managed to make that look kind of cool.
Oh man.
But you're still in it. However, you guys notice that the water is now creeping up on you. It's probably about 10 to 15 feet behind you, Bull.
Crap.
And can we?
And it is slowly inching towards you.
Are we able to see the end of this room yet? Like, is it just still
Not
going on
quite
forever?
yet. Not
Okay.
quite yet, but you're moving quite fast. When you see the end of it, you'll approach it very quickly.
Okay, good to know. So,
Okay.
but it's
As of right now, still looks kind of dark at the edge.
but it's catching.
Am I
up on
going
us.
full speed?
I don't know. Are you?
Let's try it. Let's crank
I
it.
assumed you guys said you were going full speed.
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. So you're going.
Okay.
You're definitely going full speed.
This doesn't go any quicker.
There is a
pull it
there is a
back.
boost button, but I'm hoping to save it till
Oh,
the
yeah.
last possible second.
Uh,
I don't think I'm gonna press it
Make
yet.
a perception because you guys are under some pressure here. Bull, make a perception check. See if you heard him yell that at you.
Perception.
He needs to, or I need to.
14.
14.
Yep.
You kind of hear like crashing off the waves, and there's a lot going on, and you basically hear you think you hear in the distance. You're like button, here's you. So you heard button.
Yeah.
It is there. You look, and you do see that you indeed also have a button that says boost.
Nice. I push it now. I'm just kidding.
Push it now, and you're behind him.
No, I'm
All right.
just kidding.
You push that, and you like have to really get control of this bike. It pops up
Oh, God
and like kind of almost just flies straight up in the air. It's a big boost. Actually, give me an intelligence check. See if you can write it.
Intelligence. I was just
Or
holding
wisdom.
on.
Give me wisdom because this is pretty quick thinking. Give me a wisdom.
Crap.
Or no, dex. Give me dex because this is all about reflexes.
Yeah, reflexes.
You're good at dex. You want me to be like, yes, dex.
12,
Let me roll
yes.
dex. You got a 12?
Yeah, because I rolled a friggin' 8.
You guys gotta start doing a.
Jesus.
You are able to keep it from flipping, but you have not been able to get it quite under control, so the water creeps towards you. It is probably about 5 feet behind you.
No. No boost though.
How far am I ahead
However,
of him?
Oh, he is pretty much like he is also probably about 7 or 8 feet behind you now. He has caught up because you are not boosting. However, this will be fun. Laser, give me a dex thing to see if you can dodge out of the way of an incoming brick wall.
Oh god.
Okay.
All right. Oh no.
Another wall.
It's a 3.
You go to do the same thing, and you basically hit it again and kind of spin out a little bit. This time, the water is far too close for you to have time to correct it. Is there anything you'd like to do, like split-second thinking or anything like that?
I'm gonna have my frog reach out with his tongue to grab him
Okay.
Really?
as we're passing
Let's-
him.
All right.
All right.
Give me a. That's gonna be a grapple. So I need you both to give me athletics checks.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay, for the frog, it's an 18. For me, nice.
No,
it
not for
is
you.
a 20.
No, not for you. No, not you.
What?
I need the frog and laser to give me athletics.
Oh, okay.
checks.
I got
So
I
frog
got
is grappling laser.
15 total for me.
Okay, so you lost that. So the frog tongue spits out in like a split second. Bull's still trying to like right the bike. It's just kind of like raised up. But Bull instinctually goes, Copernicus, get him! And he looks to the side. Tongue spits out, wraps around your body as it's just spinning out on that bike, and pulls you. Brock, give me a Dex saving throw.
Okay.
Or no, not a saving throw, just a regular check. Just give me a Dex check
Okay.
to see if you can deftly grab hold of the bike as you're getting pulled towards the frog.
Come on.
8.
8?
8.
Not the best. You kind of hit the bike and it keeps going and you're kind of in the water, but the tongue still has you, so you're getting dragged in the water right now. Your feet almost getting... it's so close, your feet are basically almost getting caught up in the giant tidal wave. So you're getting dragged through the water right now. The tongue still wrapped around you. Bull still trying to right the thing. Bull, give me a strength check, because now you're
Okay.
basically trying to force it down into the right position.
Yeah. Come on.
So it'd be athletics. Give me athletics. Maybe that's better for you.
Athletics would be 16.
16? You manage to push and finally just boom, and the front kind of smacks in the water, but it rights itself, and now you're down, and you get to experience the full force of the spood beast.
The
Spood beast.
Spood Beast.
The speed
That should be the
boost.
name of our next one. Spood Beast.
Right.
Yes.
There are two.
Oh, it's the Spood
You
beast.
get the full. So now you get the full benefits of the speed boost, and you just boom, just hightail it through there,
Yes.
and you're now gaining ground from escaping the wave. Razor is getting pulled through the water. It can't be feeling that great.
Ow!
My skin.
Eventually, the frog kind of pulls you up.
My
Razor,
bones.
give me an athletics check. See if you can pull yourself up onto the bike
Okay.
with disadvantage because you're getting pulled through water really fast.
Gotcha. Okay. 1 second.
You know what disadvantage is, right?
I think. How do I do it?
You roll 2, and you add them up separately. Like you roll 1,
Oh,
and
okay.
add your athletics modifier, and then you roll a second one, and you add your athletics modifier, and you take the lowest roll.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so 1 second.
Advantage is the other way. You'd roll 2 and take the highest.
I
This is
see.
Disadvantage. So
Okay, so it'll be 16 because I rolled 2 high ones. Okay, nice.
that is enough. You grab hold of the tongue and use it like a rope and pull yourself up onto it. Just straining. The water is hitting you in the face. But you finally get up. You grab hold of the seat. Use your innate Wonari strength. Just the werewolf in you just pulls up, and you set on the bike. And the frog unwraps its tongue around you, pulls it back into its mouth. And you swear to God it winks at you, and then turns back slowly.
As you're climbing up its rope, it has like a wide expression in its eyes, just like, oh God, my tongue.
Yeah.
It winked.
And it like kind of smacks, moves its jaw
Sure,
around
winked
afterwards.
at me. Like,
So, you can give me both of you give me a perception roll.
Perception.
You know, your best skill.
Oh God, 4.
Right.
I can't even roll well on my perception
8.
when I need it.
Okay, okay. Neither one of you see that you're approaching the exit.
Oh boy.
All right,
Hopefully we
Bull,
don't
you're
slow
controlling
down.
this thing. I'm gonna need some dexterity checks from you,
Okay.
and you're going faster now, so the DC is gonna be a little bit higher,
Oh boy.
which is great because you've been doing so well so far.
You're right.
All right, so give me 1.
That's an 11.
Give me 1. Give me another one.
That's an 18.
Give me 1 more.
Ooh, that's a 23.
Nice. All right. So you see a brick wall coming at you, and you kind of jerk to the side, and it kind of scrapes the bottom of the bike as you lean. But you see the next one coming really quick, and you just jerk it back to the right, and you're able to smoothly coast past that one. You see the third one. Now you've got the hang of it, and you just boom, turn that puppy, lean to the left, and just beautifully just swipe around it. And you notice that now you see that you're coming up on the exit, and you notice that the wave has just kind of subsided.
Whew.
So you are coming up full speed with a boost up on the exit.
Oh boy.
Oh God. Okay.
Slow down. Slow down.
So so you're like tapping me on the shoulder, still going.
Like stopping Dragulin. Yeah.
I feel like he's doing the thing from like cartoons where you're not looking but you're driving, and he's looking and he's tapping you on the shoulder and he's going
And then like I point and you just see my finger. Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, stop! I'm trying to concentrate. I look back
ahead.
and the wave has receded. I'm like, oh okay, and then I see the exit finally coming up on us fast, and so I slam on the brakes and slide to the right, try to slide and not hit the wall at the end of this thing.
Give me a dex check.
Okay.
We're gonna get emails from like, why was it dex all the time? It's a hover bike. Because I couldn't think of anything. All right.
I got a 12.
12?
Yeah.
All right. You slide kind of deftly in, and you hit the side of the thing, and the bike kind of goes up on top,
Oh, God.
and definitely tears the bottom out of the bike. And you just kind of slide like cartoon style, just like sparks as you slide right up to the exit door.
And I get up, dust myself off, and I say, just like my T16 back home.
I shake all the water out of my fur and get it everywhere.
Thank you for me not being the only one to make references.
Getting those womp rats, right? From
We
30
didn't
years.
have any womp rats, thank
Oh.
God.
Oh, the references.
It's beautiful. Wow. That was a little scary. I should really probably thank your frog, Copernicus. Thank you.
You got it.
That's
He
the
shoots his tongue out at he shoots his tongue out at your face, not violently, but it like kind of slaps you in the side of the face like an aggressive lick, like he just licks the side of your face.
That's how he shows affection.
Yeah, it's one of those things like it doesn't hurt, but it was just like obviously it shot at you kind of fast, so it was like a little. But yeah, he heard you say Copernicus and he like licked the side of your face really quickly.
I like
That was a great slime.
A great slime.
Get it? Slime time.
I do get it.
You hear a voice like over the speaker, and it just goes.
This is terrible.
Oh wow. Yeah, we were a couple drops away from being fish food, right? Close. Huh.
That was a slippy situation.
Got that right.
DM gets up and walks away. All right, so you guys are at the next curtain. You go through.
Yes.
So let's
Well,
do it.
I call out and I'm like, so I guess you want us to go through this other curtain?
You hear the voice come over the whatever speaker system or magic, whatever it is, and it goes, "I knew you were a sharp one."
That's what they say. Okay, I guess we'll walk through.
Stupid.
When do we get the
curtain.
food?
At the end, as I said.
This isn't the end.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
There's several challenges.
Oh God.
Wonderful. All right. All right.
I'm not going back the other way, so.
So we go through.
You don't have a bike that could get back if you wanted to. At
We'll
this
just
point.
swim. Yeah.
That's true.
All right.
So
So we
through
walk
the
through.
curtain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's in there?
All right, so you enter the second area, and what you find is basically like a battle, like it looks like a battlefield, riddled with several deep holes that you notice scattered throughout. Give me both of you give me a perception check.
You said a lake.
No. Oh, not a lake. Like just like looks like a big open area with several holes
Okay.
scattered throughout. So both of you give me a perception check.
Oh my God, I cannot roll perception. I got a 2 overall.
I got a 3.
We're idiots.
All right, so you guys aren't
Guess
gonna
we
know
go.
about that whole thing that I had in there, so never mind with that. Yeah, just a bunch of holes.
Oh, okay.
And you hear a
bunch
voice
of
come over. Well, 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 it seems that these lovely players are nothing to scoff at, even though this is only the second task. Very few have had the reflexes to make it. However, I think you will find this task much more of a challenge. Your challenger is a powerful warlord of legend. He only ever met his defeat at the hands of the legendary hero clad in his green garb and wielding the masterfully crafted sword. Over the centuries they clashed many times, but in the end this great warlord could not best this timely young hero. But can he best you? Release the piggy.
Why are we going through the toughest trials of all time?
And from the other side, you basically hear
Oh God.
Oh, jeez.
and what you see is a massive bipedal pig monster.
God.
Bluish green skin and fiery red hair. It's just massive.
Oh,
Crap.
God. Well,
Is it lit up in this place?
Yeah, you got lights, you can see.
Okay.
that's good. That's a
I
start.
don't know what to expect
like
about
that.
these.
Like, oh, good,
Holes.
thank God.
I wonder, wow, I don't know anything about this pig either. I don't even...
Can we do like an Arcana check or something?
All right, so what you're wanting to know something about it? That would be I mean, you can make an Arcana check. You can make an Arcana check or a Nature check, whichever one you pick.
Do a nature check.
Okay, go ahead and give me a good roll Nature.
Nature. What do I have here? I rolled a nat 20, but it's -1 on nature, so.
Doesn't matter, it's nat 20.
Yeah.
So nat 20, you recognize this as it walks closer and closer. You kind of hear instead of just the of its footsteps, you kind of hear like you hear the faint sounds of metal. You hear the faint sounds of metal inside.
Oh, boy.
And you have heard of these things. You've probably never done battle with them, but you've heard of these things called animatronic horrors, and they're basically from bygone era. These giant, bipedal animal monster things that were once used to entertain young children and drunken adults. Smiley faces, jerky movements, sang songs, but
Oh,
as the
God.
world turned, evil twisted them into creatures of evil, so now they wander the land. There aren't a ton of them around, but when you do encounter one, they are a force to be reckoned with. You're not sure, but hearing the metal and seeing the sheer size of it, you think that this might be something like that.
How big was it again?
It is it's probably about 8, maybe 9 feet tall.
Okay.
big, broad shoulders, like big hulking figure.
So it wouldn't count as large, or would it count as
No,
large?
it's not a. No, it's not. It's just below large.
Okay.
Like it's bigger than you guys,
Like a
but
giant,
not
basically.
quite a large creature. Like it's not like a big giant elemental or anything like
Right.
that. It's just
Or a
it's
Goliath,
just a really
I should
big
say.
thing. Yeah, it's not like a Goliath or anything.
Okay, yeah. In that case, I guess we're expected to fight this thing.
I guess.
Yes, I need you both to roll initiative.
Okay. 19.
19, nice. Get Brock.
second.
Ooh, 19.
Nice.
I don't even have to order those; they're in the correct order. Actually, Bull, what is your full HP, and what are you at now? Because I know you've taken damage.
Full is 19, but I'm at 10 right now.
19, 10. Brock, same for you.
Fool was 22, but I'm at 20.
And my Zord has 39, but it's at 32 now.
All right, you guys are on completely the other side. It's probably about 50. It's probably about I'd probably say about 80 feet between you and him. And he's on completely the other side. It looks like the initiative order is Bull, you're up first, and then Razor, you're on deck. So get ready. But Bull, go ahead. You're first.
He was 15 feet away? Is that what you said?
No, he's about 50 feet away.
50. I was like, dang, okay. All right,
Just
so
right up in your face.
for my turn, I'm going to go into Zord form. And so I say, Copernicus, activate! And he starts to turn into this massive robotic creature, and with an opening, a human-shaped opening inside. And I hop inside, and I now have a large frog-looking bipedal robot.
So what does it look like now that you're in there?
It looks really slimy. So I look out and
Please continue weaving this tapestry of fantasy for me.
I have
Josh.
have a real craving for bugs all of a sudden. Alright, so 30 feet. So I'll walk, avoiding the holes that I see. I'll walk 30 feet towards the pig thing.
All right, ready to attack.
Ready
but
to
not close
attack.
enough,
Yeah, my whip is out. Ready to spank some butt.
Oh, is that your? Did you make your whip your ultra weapon as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
I like to think that you're okay. So you basically run forward. You jump in your exozord. You run forward. Get probably about 20 feet away from him. Pull your whip out and spike it on the ground, and it just electricity surges through it as you just look at the creature. Razor, you're up now.
Oh, great. Okay. Wowee. So, first off,
He's like, how do I top that?
yeah, I'm just staring in disbelief at this this robot frog giant.
There's a lot
suit.
of shit happening.
There's just
that
a
you've
lot
never
going
seen
on
before.
in front of
For
me,
the first time.
and I'm just trying to get over the fact that there's like a Chuck E. Cheese animatronic robot up there. So I think all I've really got that I can use right now that seems like a good idea. I think I'm gonna do some sort of illusion thing, like I think I'm gonna try the crank collar on him to summon something behind him and maybe confuse him.
Nice. Get close.
And crank collar. Yeah, it's first level illusion. Yeah, you have to be within 15 feet of it. It was about 50 feet away from you. Your speed is 30. You won't be able to get quite there.
It's okay. Maybe I'll start.
Closer though.
Yep, it's instantaneous. Here, let me see. And you can cast it as a bonus action, so it doesn't take up your action.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a shadowy illusion. Here, I'll just wait until you. So you basically close the gap, and you're getting ready to cast.
Basically, yeah. That's pretty much what I'm gonna do.
Brock, let me tell you, you can actually do this since you don't have anything.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually go forward and then choose to hold your action. If you'd like to tell me, it's like, since you don't have an action to do, you can actually say, I'm going to hold my action and cast Crank Collar when
Gets
when the
close.
enemy gets in range or something.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Let's do.
That's
that.
if you don't want to take your action right there. And then as soon as he gets closer during his turn, I'll switch back to you and say that happened.
Yeah, let's do that.
But that's if you want to do. That's if that thing works that way. But do you want to do that? Do you want to hold your
Yeah, I want to do that.
Action.
Hold the action. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, so we'll say as soon as he gets within range, you'll cast Crank Collar. So is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, so you rush forward. No weapons yet. You haven't got any illusion weapons or anything. You just run forward,
Nope.
and then you kind of take a stance with your hands out. Looks like you might be getting ready to do something. All right, so we're gonna move on to it is now the animatronic horror's turn. He
Five Nights at Freddy's.
is going to take a step forward. I'll say this: as soon as he gets in range, you do some hand signs and cast Crank Collar, which is a shadowy illusion. Rushes the target creature from behind. The target must make a Wisdom saving throw. On a failure, the target turns swiftly around to defend themselves. Any creature within 5 feet who were already engaged with the target then receive an attack of opportunity against the target. On success, the target is not fooled. All right, neither one of you guys are close enough to get the
That extra.
bonus,
That's
to
still
get
cool.
the bonus or anything. But this is still pretty cool. Okay, so shadowy illusion. So basically, an illusion of what's your illusion? You're just making it look like you. What?
I think I'm gonna make it look like a small child since it's supposed to be an animatronic creature from days past.
Okay, so
I
he's
think
going to
it'll
turn
really
around
confuse him.
and defend himself from a. All right, he's going to turn around and defend himself from a small child. At this. All right, so I'm going to do a Wisdom saving throw. So what is your be your spell DC, which means they have to beat a Wisdom saving throw of 11, which is normal. This is low level stuff. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, he just barely gets it. So he ignores your Crank Collar.
Ah,
Lame.
I rolled pretty high with that one. So he ignores your Crank Collar and he continues. Did you guys get about even with each other? Did you both run full 30 feet?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
yeah, I think
He is
I know where I'm
gonna
at.
run up to the one who is the most flashy. He is gonna walk right up to Josh. And Josh, he is going to use his.
Don't like that song.
He is gonna hit you with his Great Club.
Okay. I have 17 AC.
Well, that is a miss.
Yes.
And he has a multi attack, so he's gonna
Okay.
hit you, try and hit you twice. And that okay, so all my good rolls are done. apparently. And so he just swings at you with just like his club of a hand, just once. You just duck it. He comes in again, and you just kind of spin away from it. You being the quick Gore Ranger that you are.
Yeah.
And that is
Nice.
his turn.
All right.
So, now
he's
we're gonna
right
move
next
on
to us now.
Josh again. Yep. Bull, it's your turn again. He's
All
right up on you.
right. So this is my favorite.
Rock about how far, Razor, how far away from you are you from Josh? What do you say, about 10, 15 feet?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with probably 15 or so.
Okay, so Josh, go ahead.
So this is why I chose the giant toad, because he can use bite, and so it's a melee weapon attack. You get +4 to hit. It's a reach of 5 feet. You only get one target, but it does piercing damage. And then if he does not overcome a DC 13, he's grappled. And
Okay.
then, so we'll go from there, and then I'll save the coolest part if he gets grappled for later. All right, so
Cool. Go ahead and roll your attack.
12 plus,
So you said your attack was 16?
yeah,
That hits.
nice. All right, so in that case, I'll roll for a bite.
His damage is the bite.
Yeah, it'd be D10 plus 2. Let me do that real quick.
So he has a bite while he's in Zord? He has a bite while he's in Exozord?
Yeah.
Or just while he's like a regular Zord?
He has it while as an Exozord, and then I learned it from him, so I can do it too, and he can do it.
Oh, cool. Okay, so go ahead and roll that damage for the bite.
Alright, 7 plus 2, 9.
9.
And then he'll have to roll a strength check and beat 13 to see if he's grappled.
All right. As an animatronic horror, they get advantage on all strength saving throws.
Oh, crap.
So he's got to beat a what?
What is it?
What does he got to beat?
Oh, 13.
13.
Yep.
Yeah, he beats it. 15.
Dang it.
They are all strength.
Right.
All right. So, basically, bite down on him. You hear the creature roar out as it feels the pain, bites into its arm. Then, just using its might, it just smashes down on the frog, throws him off, or smashes down on you inside the frog and just throws you off. Couldn't grapple him.
All right. So just kind of stumble backwards.
A little bit.
Like those little, those crappy Power Ranger robot things.
Yep.
Like really clunky.
Is that your turn?
Yes, because I don't think I have any bonus actions that'll be useful. Yeah.
Okay. Razor,
Nice.
you're up.
So I have one idea. I have no idea if it's going to help, but I think I want to try it. Where,
That's why I'm here.
well, so the other illusion thing that
Aside
I have,
from running the whole game.
I can use translucent, and it makes any creature I touch just become invisible for like a full minute. And so I think I'm just going to use it on our giant frog Power Ranger friend.
Yes.
See if this will help at all.
So what does it say it does? It turns them invisible for 1 minute?
Yeah, I believe it's a full minute. Let's see. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is translucent as long as it's on the target's person. While the spell is active, the affected target gains +3 to stealth. Any attack made against it while in dim light have disadvantage. Spell ends for target that attacks or casts a spell. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, duration up to 1 minute. So I figure I can because I'm like still probably 15 feet away, I'll like run up to you, jump on your back, and I just cast. Just go for
You
it.
have to, is it a touch?
Yeah, I've
you
got to
just
be
has to
touching
touch
it.
Okay, so yeah, you can go ahead and do that. I will say this: I would target Bull and not the frog.
Bull
Because
instead of the
if you
frog.
target the exosuit, then the exosuit's invisible and it's just Bull there.
Just
Good
floating.
But if you target Bull, he's wearing the exosuit, so that would
Exactly.
count. So-
Yeah. Okay. So he's gonna be my target then.
So basically, you get better stealth now, and there's disadvantage on attacks against you in dim light.
Yeah. It might help.
All right. Luckily, this area meant to be kind of spooky and all fighting this creature. It is dim light.
Nice.
Nice.
It is not completely bright.
All right. So I'm going to.
All right. So that's your.
Yeah.
So you run up behind him.
Yes.
Jump on him.
Jump on his
and
back.
are like translucent.
Yes. Exactly.
Stick your arm in the robot.
Do you-
Yeah, into the
Do you
robot.
stay on him or do you jump off at
I'm gonna stay on him because I think I have to keep touching him. So I'm just gonna be hanging on the
So-
back.
It's a concentration. Creature you touch becomes translucent until the spell ends.
No, you just have to touch them. You
I don't even have to hold
Okay,
it.
so if
No,
oh
okay.
yeah, so if it works, then you're good.
Okay. Well.
Spell ends for a target that attacks or casts.
And it's instantaneous. I don't think you have to roll anything. They're just translucent.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, that's easy enough.
Okay, cool. So that's your. So you run up to him, hit translucent, and you're good.
Yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
All right. So you basically run up to him, jump on his back, touch the exosuit, translucent, and boom. Doesn't go completely invisible, but definitely looks like you're not holding on to anything anymore, and then you just let go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
All
floating.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is now the.
What'd you do to
animatronic-
me?
I made you invisible.
Horror.
Can't say anything. Oh.
It is now the
That's so
animatronic
cool.
horror's turn. And he is actually going to sees you kind of disappear, can't really see you, sees Brock, is going to walk right up to Brock and walk right through.
Try to walk through.
Walk right tries to walk out of your threat range, which means Josh, you get
Nice.
an attack of opportunity.
Attack opportunity. Let's roll this bit. Oh, that needs to be D20. All right. Ooh, nat 20.
You just using a regular attack?
Yep. Well, I was gonna do
Nat
bite
20.
again.
Oh, you're doing bite again?
Yeah.
Okay, nat 20. Cool. Go ahead and... Okay, so for crits in my games,
Mhm.
you take the max damage dice. So what's your damage dice for the bite?
Mm-hmm.
What is your damage
Oh,
dice for the
D10.
bite? Okay, so you take a D10 and just max, which is 10.
Mm-hmm.
You just take the max and double it, so that's 20.
Shoo.
And then you add your modifiers. So what modifiers do you have for that?
Modifiers +2.
So it'd be 20 plus 2. So you do 22 points of damage.
Nice.
Very
I just chomp down on his head.
Yeah.
Yep.
His
Yeah.
head disappears because.
Good point.
All right, so you chomp down and boom, you go to chomp down its head. You get his shoulder. He tries to move out of the way because he feels you coming up on him, and you just crush the shoulder. Like the
Yeah.
shoulder just crushes in the mouth.
Since it's a
I
nat
assume
20, can I grapple him then?
Were you doing? Is that part of the attack though? Isn't it the grapple thing part of the?
Yeah,
Like,
he would
if
have
you
to do a
successfully hit him?
check. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and so I'll do I get advantage on my strength saving throw.
But he should have disadvantage because it's nat 20.
That's not how that works.
That's how it should be. He's totally surprised.
Okay, so I rolled 2 16s in a row. So,
Shut up.
however, now something fun happens.
Oh, good.
Actually, give me one. Actually, no, I'll do it here. So let's see. I'm going to. You have the crit table. What kind of damage is the bite? Is that piercing?
Piercing, yes.
Piercing. All right. I'm gonna use my crit table. I have a special little crit thing that I do, listeners, where if somebody gets a critical hit,
Oh,
I roll a
shoot.
d30, and I have a little table that does something special. So
Hold on, I was just
Gonna
reading
roll.
this. It does piercing damage +5 or 1d10 poison damage. Is he
he
resistant
is
to
immune.
poison? Though?
He is immune to poison.
Okay.
So
Never mind.
which makes sense. Really.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it
what I
does.
was thinking.
All right, so when you bite down on that shoulder, you just crush the shoulder. It just punctures all the metallic muscles and wire in there. So he will have a disadvantage on all his attack and damage rolls, even if you weren't translucent. Doesn't do a lot for you now because he already had it, but
Right.
when your translucence ends, he'll still have disadvantage on attack and damage rolls.
Sweet. Nice.
All right, so that was so you got that attack of opportunity. So he did that. Still sees Razor. He's gonna make an attack at him, but he's got disadvantage. So let's see. He's still gonna hit because he's just power.
Pure power.
Disadvantage. Oh no, that's 2. So
boy.
I had a nat 20
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
and then a 4.
Oh, nice.
So that's a miss.
So glad
Well, what
I
is your
bit that
AC?
shoulder.
What is your AC, Brock?
What? Oh, my AC? 12. Armor class?
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Okay,
Yeah. So yeah, he misses.
Yeah.
So goes to swing at you, and you see sparks and stuff kind of fly out of his arm as he attempts to hit you, and just swings it kind of slow. You're able to step out of the way. He's not going to use his multi attack because he just got rung by Bull. So let's see. So now it is Bull's turn again.
Nice.
Nice. Alright, so
So how are you going against? So how are you guys lining up on him? Because now he's facing. You're on his left, and he's facing Brock. So you guys got him in like a.
kind of flanked him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not how flanking works in this game. Flanking works is if you could draw like a straight line between your.
If he was on the right side.
Yeah, basically, if you were flanking, and this is kind of like a pincer attack.
Gotcha.
I see.
So you could do that if you wanted to. You could move that way because attacks of opportunity only happen if you move outside of their range. So
I see.
Mhm.
you could circle to the back of him and get an advantage on an attack if you wanted.
Okay.
Good point.
Alright, I'll do that then. Circle to the back. I really want this to work because it's going to be so cool.
You really want the bite to work?
Yes. So I'm going to do it again.
Okay. All right. He has advantage on his strength saving throws. That's the only reason it hasn't worked. Okay, so go ahead and bite him again. Go ahead and roll the attack.
That's a 2. +2, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna call that a miss. Frog goes in to bite, but he has been bitten twice by you now, and even though you're behind him, he like lifts his arm up just in time to get out of the way
God damn.
of the bite. Do you want to do anything else? You got some movement or anything?
No, because that'll give him opportunity. So I'll just stay there.
Okay. Razor, your turn.
I think I'm gonna do a summon a hollow weapon and just shoot him with whatever the equivalent of crossbow would be. I have no idea, like a laser crossbow.
The equivalent of a crossbow would
Yes.
be a crossbow.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine with me. I'm gonna shoot him with a
Laser
crossbow.
crossbow.
Yeah, why can't it be a laser crossbow?
Hand or heavy? Are you doing hand or heavy crossbow?
Just hand crossbow.
Okay. Roll a d20 and add your dex modifier and your proficiency bonus to it. So 0 and 2.
So
Yeah.
it's a 6.
All right, you shoot the crossbow, and he just kind of looks at you, and you just, even though you're proficient with it, it's weird. You just shot the bolt way off, just way off. Didn't even come close.
That's a bummer.
Like
Maybe
point
you're a little,
blank
maybe you're a
range.
little worried. So you can move now, or you can. Is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna move back about 10 feet.
If any of your spells say bonus action, that means you can cast those after you've already done an action if you want. But if you don't have anything you want to cast, that's
I
fine.
think I'm probably good for now. Just step over.
You're gonna move
Yeah,
back.
I'm
You
gonna
said.
move back a little bit.
If you move out of his attack range, he gets an attack of opportunity on you. Just so
does
you
he?
know.
Well, I don't want to do that. Well,
You just want to stay.
yeah,
in
I'm gonna
front
stay
of
in front
Yeah.
of him. We'll see what happens.
him. Okay.
Yep.
It is his turn now, and he's really fucking tired of Josh. Like really fucking tired of Josh. So he is going to turn around, and he has fucking disadvantage still. And he is going to swing at you with both his clubs. Come on.
Yeah. Screw you, pig.
12?
Doesn't hit. 17.
Okay. Second one. Fuck off. That's not going to hit. All right, so again, just swings both at you, and you're just able to, despite your size, you're just able to dance just in between them.
Yeah, boy.
Let's see.
Power of the toad.
Power of the toad.
Totally
That's all
awesome.
he's got. That's all he's got. So Josh's turn.
All right,
Yeah,
so
Josh.
I'm getting tired of this guy's crap too. So I whip out my
It's been
whip.
It's been 12 seconds the whole fight. You're tired of this crap. All right.
Pull out my Zord whip and try to hit this mother effer.
All right.
Alright. 5 plus 5 is 10. Crap.
Miss.
Wait, do I have advantage? Because he has...
He has disadvantage on your
He
attack.
has
You don't have
disadvantage.
advantage on attacks
Gotcha.
with him.
Gotcha. Okay. Never mind. 10.
10.
Yep.
Miss.
Friggin'.
I know, right?
So I pull out my whip, but I try to crack him in the eyeball, but I miss by an inch.
Miss. Yep. You send that whip out. He just definitely steps to the side. Quick for a creature his size. All right, Razor. What do you want to do?
Man. I'm gonna.
Also, going forward, because I totally forgot, if you use ranged weapons within 5 feet of him, you get disadvantage on the attack. I totally forgot
Oh,
about
good
that
to know.
with your
Does a whip
crossbow, even though you missed anyway.
does a whip
Right.
count as range?
Yeah, is whip range?
No, that's melee.
Okay.
Oh, really? Huh. I wonder if I could, just to be fun, just summon a hollow whip. Use a whip. I think I'm gonna do it. Cause that's,
Well, you already
that's
have a
relevant.
hand cross. You already have a crossbow, so you'd have to get rid of that.
Yeah.
But I believe you can do something
Wait,
special, like if you want to
do I?
throw it away or something. I think you can do something.
Can I?
You can do shatter weapon.
Oh, is that what?
So, starting at 3rd level, you can use a bonus action to make an extra desperate attack with one of your hollow weapons, breaking it upon your foes. You cannot do this with a normal weapon, only a hollow weapon. When you use this action, regardless if you beat their AC or not, the weapon shatters and is destroyed. On a hit, the target takes the weapon damage minus any bonus modifiers except those inherent in a summoned magical weapon.
Yeah. So it'd just be straight like dice damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can do that. What is it? It said you could do that as a bonus action?
Yes. So you could
Yeah, so Brock,
disengage
you could
and
actually,
get away
yeah,
and
you could
throw
do
it
that.
at him.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah, I might do that. Because why
Alright,
not?
so you want to disengage?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, you can disengage up to your movement speed, so that's 30. So you can disengage up to 30 feet from him or however far you want. And he can't get an attack of opportunity on you.
And I guess I'm visible now because
Yeah, you probably
I made
are.
an attack.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah, yeah, let's go like 30 feet. Get away from him.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then you're going to throw the weapon at him,
Yeah.
so it's a throw.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll an attack. And this time it'll be your strength modifier.
Okay. Oh my god.
And your proficiency bonus. So,
Yes. It's still not going to be high. So yeah, that's 9.
9's
I know. It's not enough.
Alright, his turn again.
Just like makes it halfway there. Shatters on the
just
ground.
Nothing.
It's still focused on Josh. Super pissed.
the only
He's gonna
benefit
swing at
I've
you
got.
twice.
Okay.
Gonna swing at you twice. Disadvantage. I cannot get past that disadvantage. Alright, so first one misses. Second one, had a natural 20 and a 5.
Ha!
You're so lucky.
He's so lucky.
So again, you just keep dodging 'em.
Slippery
Your
frog.
Your turn now, Josh.
All right, so I am going to. If I do disengage, then it's that is my
That's your-
move, right?
That's your. Oh no, that's your action.
All right, yeah, sorry, my action. So I can't do anything else unless
You
it's
can
bonus.
still, you can still move, but that's your action.
Right.
To disengage up to 30 feet.
All right, I'm gonna try to bite him one more time.
All right.
All right.
Go ahead and roll that attack
Surely.
roll.
Surely. Come on, 18 plus
Oh, you got him.
4, 22.
No, you got him.
Okay.
You got him.
Nice.
Roll that attack.
All right.
Or roll that damage.
D10. 3 plus 2, 5.
5 damage.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever. Yeah.
And then he'll have to do a strength check.
Yep. Which finally has advantage on fucking something. He's like, you just hear him moan, finally something I'm good at. What am I trying to beat?
13.
Holy shit.
Come on.
Doesn't beat it.
Doesn't beat 13?
No, I got a 4 and a 5.
Yes! Yes, you're grappled, mother effer.
So what happens?
Alright, so you are restrained, and I just can't bite any other target now. So,
Okay, so he's restrained,
yeah.
which means he cannot move,
Yeah.
and he has disadvantage on, or attacks on him have advantage, and he has disadvantage on attacks,
right.
which he already had, but now you guys have advantage on him. All right, so the tongue, like, bite down, doesn't do a lot of damage, bites him on the other shoulder, and he just kind of looks like he's mad, tries to shrug it off, and then the tongue comes, or does the bite's what grapples him, right, or is it the tongue?
Yeah, the mouth is what grapples him.
All right, so it doesn't hurt that much, but then his mouth opens wider and just swallows him, like, gets him around the neck, and just can't move. I can't move. All right, so now it is Razor's turn, and you have advantage on attacks against him now if you want to summon a hollow weapon and get up on him.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get like super close and
Cool. What are you
summon.
summoning?
I'm thinking. Let's see. How about we do?
Hit him in the crotch.
Yeah, let's summon like a maul or something. Hollow maul.
All right.
Yeah.
Looks,
What do I need
I
to
mean, there's actually a maul.
do? There is a maul.
It's heavy and two-handed. It's 2d6 bludgeoning damage. So good God.
Yeah, that's something. But I figure he can't move, right? I mean,
Okay, so you summon a maul.
okay.
It's a giant maul.
Just a huge.
Appears in your hands,
huge
just
maul.
materializes in your hand. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Which this will be strength, so this will be +4 again. So +2 plus your proficiency bonus plus strength. So roll a d20, add 4.
Ooh. Ooh. So that is 18.
That hits.
Nice.
So go ahead and roll 2d6 and then add your strength modifier, which is 2 to that.
So I add all of them. So like I add 2d6.
Yep, roll 2d6, add them together, and then add 2
2
to that, because that's your strength modifier.
So 10.
All right, 10 damage, nice.
Right in the nuts.
He is feeling this, guys.
Yeah.
He is really feeling this.
Yeah.
So basically, you just hit him. Poof, the maul comes down, almost caves in his chest, and he just kind of growls in like a mechanical tone. But definitely, like you see sparks and stuff starting to shoot off and everything.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's his turn. He is going to. He has advantage on checks. He's gonna try and break out of getting grappled. Let's see if he can do
Better
this.
freaking not.
Yeah. Jerk. Jerk.
Which means I need your frog. I need your frog to make a strength check.
Okay. I got an 18.
18 total.
Yep.
Okay, he barely beats it.
God dang it! No!
Basically, like flexes his shoulder, and like turns his neck and stuff, and boom, pops the frog off. Still hurting pretty badly, but he shakes you off.
Oh, man.
He is definitely feeling it though. You allowed Brock to get in a serious hit on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sucks though, because...
So he did that. That is his action. So it is now your turn again, Bull.
Alright. Well, since it's not going to happen this round, probably, if he was still grappled, I could try to hit him again with another bite, and if that hits, then I would swallow him, and he would be restrained and blinded and couldn't move, and would be stuck in my stomach, and he would take 3d6 acid damage per turn.
Jesus.
So freaking awesome. But
If only. Yeah. If only.
if only, yeah. In that case, I'm gonna pull out my whip this
Yeah.
boy into shape.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, so that's 16.
That hits.
Nice. Alright,
Nice.
so
So remember to roll your damage dice and then double that before you do a modifier because that's your ultra weapon.
alright, so D4s. Nice, a 4. And I double that, right?
Yeah. So to 8.
8.
Wow, you got max damage. Nice. So
8 plus
your
3.
modifiers.
So 11.
11. Nice. Oh, it is hurting. It's hurting bad.
Nice.
Razor, your turn.
I'm just gonna smack him again with my maul.
Smack him with
Smack
the
him with
maul.
the maul.
All right, roll that. Roll that. You don't have advantage anymore, but roll an attack roll, which is the d20 plus 4.
So 13.
13 barely misses.
No!
Darn.
You swing that maul, and he like kind of stumbles to the side,
Darn.
trying to get out of the way.
Dang it.
All right. You want to do anything else?
I guess not. I guess I'm good for now.
All right. It is his turn, and he is going to swing at you, Brock,
Oh boy.
Crap.
or Razor,
Oh boy.
with 1. Oh, that hits.
Oh, no.
And 2. That does not hit. So swings at you with the first one. Hang on. Let's see how much
Are
damage.
these clubs?
Yeah, his 2 clubs. So that's not too bad. Wow. That's 8 damage.
Oh, fun.
Ouch.
Yep.
Wow. -8. Okay.
So you're at 12 now, I believe.
Yeah.
All right. So he swings that first one, and it catches you just right in the side, and you're.
Ow.
He swings that other one, but you know it's coming, and you just kind of hit the ground and kind of matrix out of the way of it, and get back up. You knew it was coming. That is his turn. Josh, you're up.
Alright, I'm whipping this boy again. Oh,
Do it.
Whip that boy.
whip it. That was an 18.
Oh, that hits.
Nice. Okay. So again, a D4. Ugh, a 1. times 2 is 2, 5. 2, 5 damage.
You just couldn't do it.
God dang it.
5 damage.
Yes.
All right. He's still going.
Still alive. Dang it.
Bro.
It's gotta be.
All right, Razor, your turn. You just want to keep going with that
I'm gonna
maul?
keep smacking him with the maul. That's all I can
Alright,
do.
roll an attack roll.
Alright, here we go. Oh, dang it. Okay, so total is 9.
Nope, that's a miss.
No.
It's not
This
going.
guy will
Stumbling
not
out of the
die.
way. All right, it is his turn. He is going to swing at Brock again because they're just right there fighting.
Freaking Tony Stark over here.
God
Taking all
All
his
right, well
damage.
that was double 3s. And oh, got him with 1. Okay, 5 damage.
2 razor.
Yep.
Razor laser. Dang it.
So it comes down on the first one, and you just kind of step to the side. But then he pulls it up immediately, like at you, and it'll like hit you in the chin.
Ow.
And you, like, go back.
Ow.
Ouch.
Painful.
Josh, your turn.
Let's whip this boy.
And
To
he
death.
stepped to the side, just trying to put some distance, but not a lot. Like you're like 10 feet away from him,
10
so you just
feet.
have to step up.
Okay.
You got this.
Or your whip. I don't know what the range on your whip is.
I think it's 10 feet.
Oh, cool. So you can just whip him from back there.
So I'll just go ahead and keep my distance 10 feet. And however, that's only a 13.
Only a 13.
Does it hit?
Does not.
God!
However, I totally forgot.
Oh wait,
last time.
advantage, right?
You don't have it, but you did last time.
Ah.
So go ahead and roll 1 more, just to make up for us forgetting. So roll 1 more. And
Okay.
if it's higher, take that.
17 plus 3, 20.
That hits.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Because if you'd have hit him last time, like it would. So.
God dang it. Another 1, so 2, 5 damage.
Oh my god. Nope, actually. Okay, so now you guys are gonna learn one of my catchphrases. Is basically tell me how this goes. Can you guess what that means?
How he dies, finally.
Yep.
Finally.
Yep.
All
Give me a
right.
description. Make it within somewhat reason, but you do have some freedom to tell me like
Nice.
how this goes.
Alright, so I lash out my whip, and it wraps around his neck, and it kind of does a double loop, so it's nice and stuck on there. And I just yank as hard as I can, and you hear all of his vertebrae just snap, and his
Sparks
neck,
flying everywhere.
yeah, sparks are flying everywhere, and he falls to the ground, and his neck is just barely hanging on by a few wires, and I stand over him and laugh. Ha 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 ha.
All right.
Wow.
Guess we're
Animatronic
having
horde.
pork tonight, boys.
Oh god.
That happened.
Alright, well, that happened. So, the animatronic horror hits the ground, sparks fly from it after you just crush its vertebrae with your ultra whip.
Yes.
I assume you're going to stay in your Zord.
For now, yeah.
Okay. Alright, and that hits the ground. You hear a voice. It sounds a little perturbed, but not too bad. It goes, well, you are certainly mighty warriors, aren't you?
Yes, we are. Now get us out of here,
Ha.
Well,
or this will
This
be
is
you next time.
this is unprecedented. We have competitors venturing into the final room, ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
my.
Let's
The
hear it
final
for them.
room.
And the crowd, the fake like crowd just
Yeah,
starts
fake
cheering
crowd.
your names.
Peter
him a little-
Griffin.
Yes.
My
Give them the
God.
last applause they will ever hear.
Oh boy.
If you think you're so tough, why
And
don't you come down here and fight us yourself?
He motions to the next curtain on the other side.
All right.
Does that mean we get to fight him?
Maybe.
All right.
I hope so. Let's do this. You ready to go?
So, yeah, I
Yeah.
plod along on my Zord.
You're so.
Wait, no.
So here's you guys.
Before we go, we should rest.
Good point.
You can do a short rest.
Short rest, hey.
There's no way they're gonna let you sit there for 8 hours. So,
Dang it.
Why not?
So you guys can do it. You guys can do a short rest.
Okay.
So you can roll. You guys are level 3.
Yeah.
So you can roll up to 3 of your hit die and add your Constitution modifier to that and get back any of whatever hit points that is.
One's the
Alright, I
hit
got
die.
5. Alright, I'm back.
Like up to. Cool.
20. Okay, cool. So I'm back up to 20. Nice. Yay.
If you guys ever go to 0 hit points, remember to tell me.
Yeah.
Stuff can happen.
Sure.
That doesn't mean
Yeah, we'll
that doesn't
do
mean you
that.
die, but that means steps need to be taken
Yeah.
to do things.
Yeah. That's fair.
And I guess since it was a short rest, I'd have to get out of my Zord.
All right, so you walk through the curtain, and the room is a little bit darker, not enough to affect your vision, but as you look out, you notice that the room all around it is mirrors,
Oh, great.
and there's a couple of places scattered between where there's mirrors and stuff it's just not like a big wide open space. There's some mirrors and stuff.
I'll do an investigation check, even though I suck.
What are you investigating?
To see if there's,
Are you looking at one of the mirrors?
yeah, to see if, they're angled in a, how exactly they're angled, if there's anything that I can figure out that would help me if, to figure out where somebody is. So if I get stuck
Okay.
in the middle of it, then... So I rolled 14 minus 1, 13.
13?
Yeah.
You don't really notice much about them. They just seem like regular mirrors. They're not really angled or anything. A couple of them are kind of funhousey mirrors, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Gotcha.
You do notice that as you look into it, some stuff kind of starts to swirl and something starts to change as you look deep into the mirror. And you hear Jace's voice. You're not sure where. It's kind of echoing all around. And you just hear him say, "Aw, poor little bull." Or should I say greedy biter?
You
Or do you prefer Turneroff?
do not.
Why don't we... Well, I got an idea. Why don't we ask your father? And then your form in the mirror transforms and twists into the form of your father. But he looks very sickly.
What is this? Do you have him
And you hear
here?
and then you hear, "Oh, he doesn't look so good. Luckily, this is about as bad as he got before he died."
You're gonna look worse than him when I'm done with you. Where are you?
But then he kind of ignores you, but still speaks to you, and he goes, "Do you even remember what he looked like before you ran off?"
Shut up! Get out of my head!
All right. Razor, are you anywhere near a mirror?
Yeah, I think I'm
Well, I
right
assume
next
they're
to one.
everywhere.
They're everywhere. Yeah.
All right. As you look into
Oh
one,
boy.
it kind of just, you don't notice anything. It kind of shifts and stuff like that, but then it just turns back into you like nothing happened. And you hear him say, "Not that Razor Laser would know anything about a father
Dang it.
or a mother.
Why you gotta
No
bring that up?
siblings, no connections.
Just
How sad, how strange for one of your race.
it's,
All the mirror can show you is you."
what a son of a bitch.
So depressing.
And need you both to roll perception checks really quick.
Perception. 10.
Oh my gosh. Literally just one.
So you kind of, you drift off to sleep a little bit.
so
You know?
bad.
Drift off just.
But you wake back. But you wake back up. You're bored from the whole exchange just because you're like, I'm ready to get out of here.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Let's see. So, Josh.
What the heck was that?
Josh or Bull, all of a sudden, from out of nowhere, you just feel this cut on your back.
Oh,
You take 5 points of slashing damage.
crap.
As you turn around and you look, Jace is now down there. And he has his foot extended, and on the bottom of it you see like this colorful, kind of matching his robe, bladed thing. You see it on the bottom of both of his feet as he kind of hovers above the ground. They're like skates, but he's not actually touching the ground. Blades, really. Kind of these rollerblade-like things. And he has on his back a keytar.
Oh my god.
And he just looks at you both and he says, "Let's see how you do against me, Jace, the Synth Weaver."
Gladly.
Roll initiative.
So they look like ice skates basically, but they're like really sharp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
Jesus.
doesn't have the greatest initiative.
15 well, no, 15, 17 initiative.
Jesus. Four. Jesus.
All right. You still beat Jace.
Oh, hey, that's good. That's a start.
Wow.
He rolled a 1. He rolled a 1.
Wow.
I know. That's like, fuck it. All right. Well, he got that attack on you, but Josh, once again, Bull, your turn to go first.
All right. I guess my frog was about 10 feet away, so
He made sure to back up. He got about probably 40 feet away from you.
okay.
And you guys are pretty close together now, so.
Would he, since he's facing me and he sneak attacked me, would I be able to try to sneak attack him with my frog?
No, because he sees all of you. You could try and make a. Does your frog have sneak attack?
Well, I would figure it would be
that's
like...
that's an actual ability.
Oh,
That's an
no.
actual ability.
No, it would be like
So
a
no, you wouldn't be able to
dexterity
do that.
thing, but...
No, it's actually it's a rogue ability that you actually it's an actual specific ability that you can
I
get.
see.
Okay. Alright, so in that case, I will have my frog move towards me.
Okay.
He'll be about 10 feet away by the time he gets... So his full... Or no, he has only 20 speed, right?
Yeah.
So I'll tell him to get closer to me so he gets about 20 feet away. Which direction is Jace facing?
I mean, he's facing you guys. He's looking right at you.
So the frog, is he behind him or to the side of me?
The frog would have been right next to when you guys went in the room. The frog was next to you, so like he moved away from all of you guys. Like he's about 50 feet away from all of you guys, or about 40 feet away from all of you.
I'm just trying to orient the direction. So is he like behind Jace?
Well, what'd you do with your
or-
frog? Like I assumed because you didn't say anything, so I assumed your frog was just with you.
Yeah, he's usually like 10 feet ahead or behind me. So whenever Jace snuck up, where would he have been?
He would have been. Jace made sure to sneak up behind both of you, so it was like your frog was like in front of you or something, and he snuck up
Okay.
behind you and hit you.
Okay.
And then moved like 40 feet away.
Okay. So Jace is 40
Good
feet,
height.
or the frog is?
Your frog would have been, when you turned around, your frog would have been behind you then. You made him move 20 feet.
Okay.
So he's probably about 30 feet away from Jace now.
Okay. All right. So in that case, I'll just use that bonus that I can for, or extra action to move him, and then have.
You're going to do the dash?
Yeah, I could. Well, that would take up a turn, wouldn't it?
That would take up your turn, yeah. So, you're just going to have him move regular?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what are you going to do?
And then I'll pull out my whip and try to attack Jace because I'm full on raging because not only is he insulting me and saying that my dad's dead, but he also stabbed me in the back, so trying to go all out
So you
here.
you run up to him. You were about 40 feet away, so you can get 10 feet from him.
Yeah, and I can hit from 10 feet, so...
Cool.
So I'll try to roll here. Frickin' crap. I got a 10.
Does not hit. You sit the whip, you flick the whip at him, and he just gracefully like dances out of the way.
What a jerk.
Says, "You got to do better than that. Come on."
I'm so angry. Okay.
Well,
I'll send
Alright.
it.
Brock's turn.
Yay. I was going to... Where did it go? Where did it go? There we go. So I'm like 40 feet away still, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so a feature that my race has, we have laser vision, which I mean just basically means that I think, yeah,
awesome.
like I can see within 60 feet and like target a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm going to summon a heavy crossbow and take a shot at him.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's my plan.
So that's a... Okay, so... what does the laser vision do?
Okay.
Okay.
Your laser eyes manifest in a highly focused but harmless beam. As a bonus action, you can focus a thin laser on a target you see within 60 feet. The lasers last until the end of your next turn. While you have lasers targeted on a creature, you have advantage on any ranged attack rolls you make against that creature.
Nice.
You must...
So you summoned a hand... You summoned a hand
Yes.
crossbow? Or a heavy
no,
crossbow?
no, no.
Just a hand?
Heavy crossbow.
Oh, heavy crossbow? Okay, go ahead and roll with advantage. So take the higher of the two rolls,
Nice.
and then add your dex and proficiency modifier, which no dex, so just plus
Yeah.
2.
So I take the higher one? Okay,
Yes.
so that would be 22 total.
Oh wait, did you roll a 20?
Yeah, 20 and a 16. So,
Yep. You gotta tell me when you roll the natural.
Oh,
20s.
that's right.
good
That's
stuff.
right. Yeah.
20s and 1s. Okay, so you critted on him. Damn. All right.
Yeah.
So that means here's what you do with that. So your damage dice for a heavy crossbow is 1d10.
Okay.
So since you critted, it automatically does the max for that. So that's 10
Nice.
doubled.
Oh, 20.
So 20 damage.
Nice.
Plus your dex modifier, which is
Yeah,
nothing.
that's okay.
So
20 damage,
all right,
nice.
he automatically takes 20 damage.
Nice.
Jesus. All right, so 20 damage, and I'm also gonna roll a d30 to see what cool shit happens. Probably not too much. Oh, nice. Okay, so that's just regular crit, but he has to make a reflex saving throw now, or he falls.
Nice.
He actually does make it, so he does not fall.
Nice.
However,
Okay.
you did 20 damage to him. Hits him right in the shoulder, and he like spins around several times. Luckily, his skates are able, and his agility is able to keep him up.
That's something.
But that hurt.
Yeah,
that
good.
hurt.
Good.
All right. So that was. Do you want to do anything else on your
I
turn?
think I'm good for now.
Okay. That means it's gonna go to his turn. He kind of looks at you and just kind of scoffs and pulls out the bolt. And he says, "It's not bad at all." He goes, "But I got something for you."
Oh boy.
Let's see, as a bonus action, he is going to start moving his hands around, and he casts Minor Missile at you.
God.
So you see a glowing dart of magical force coming at you. Let's see. And automatically, it auto hits. I don't even have to roll for it, and it does... it only does like 4 damage. It only does 4 damage
Nice.
to you.
Not bad. 16.
So it does 4 damage to you. He did that as a... now he's going to try and hit you with Wub Blast. He's going to make a ranged
Oh boy.
spell attack against you. So he's going to miss.
Yeah.
So you see the sonic burst come at you. But you're able to just move to the side and dodge it.
Nice. Dodged.
All right, and now that is... He is going to actually back up 30 feet.
Wow, okay.
So now he's 40 feet away from Josh and like 80 feet away from you.
Nice. Wow. He's really far out there.
And then it is Josh's turn. All right, Josh, you are up. What you got?
All right, so
I'm sorry, Bull.
yeah, bull. So my frog is 10 feet behind
How
me.
deep in it are you?
My frog is 10 feet behind me. Sorry if
Is that your frog?
yeah, that's
is that
my
your
frog. Yeah. Link
Okay.
has joined
What's
joined the battle.
Josh's 1-month-old son has joined the battle.
So I am going to get inside of him, go Megazord on this guy's butt.
All right, cool. Because you had your short rest, you can do
Yep.
that.
So, power of frog. And it happens.
I like that Josh does his own sound effects.
So now at this point, his speed is only 30. And that took my action, yeah. So I'll walk 30 feet in his direction, in Jace's direction.
All right. So you'll get 10 feet from him.
Yeah, 10 feet away.
Wow.
All right. And is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do, I think.
All right. Razor, you got another crit in you?
I'm thinking about it. Am I still holding my heavy crossbow? I believe I am.
You are still
It's
holding
my
your heavy
hollow
crossbow.
weapon.
You are still
Very
holding your heavy
nice.
crossbow.
But I think I need to be much closer.
Crit bow, more like it.
Oh! Let's
Got him.
see. Well, how close do I need to be? I'm going to find out.
All the puns.
Oh, no, I could do it from here if I wanted to. I'll get a little bit closer. I'll move a little bit closer. He's 80 feet away.
He's 80 feet away
and I
from
have
you, so.
100 range, but that's pretty far. So I'm going to move, let's say, 40 feet closer. And then I'm going to take a shot at him with my heavy crossbow. Yeah.
Cool. Roll your roll an attack.
D20. Okay, so 12.
That is going
Darn
to
it.
miss. So you fire at him, and he's not gonna fall for it this time. He just kind of shoulder leans out of the way. The hollow bolt just goes
Curses!
by. And now it is his turn. All right, since you guys are so far apart, he's gonna take it easy, and he's gonna cast Wubba Blast.
Dub.
A discharge of modulated sound blasts out from the caster towards a creature within range, sending sharp pains in their ears. So I gotta make a range spell attack. And Josh, since you seem to love getting up close to him, he's gonna fire away at you. What is your AC
17?
again? Barely hits you.
Dang it!
Yep. So let's see. That means you take. It's not much. It's you take 4 points of damage. As the concussive blast discharges from his keytar as he hits a couple keys on it, and you're so close, and just boom, force hits you, and you take 4 damage.
Crap.
And it gets in your ears and kind of discombobulates you a little bit. Your first attack that you make on the next round has disadvantage.
Dang it.
And after that, he is going to gracefully skate backwards and around the giant mirror thing that's in the center. It's about 20 feet. It's about 20 feet wide and 5 feet deep. So he's going to skate around that. And as he skates off, you just hear him say, "Catch me if you can."
God dang it.
Jerk.
Frickin' wiener.
And that is now Josh's turn.
Alright, so his speed is a speed 30.
He has a speed of 30. Cut it.
Okay. So I can get just close enough to hit with my whip, unless that mirror thing's in the way, right?
Oh, actually, Josh, I need you to roll a d20 real quick and just tell me what you get. Don't add anything.
I
to
don't
it.
wanna.
I know, but this is a special thing. It's part of the Retroverse.
Oh god. Crap, I got a 2.
Dang it.
All right. This is you get that is a corruption fail.
No!
Corruption in the Retroverse is a breakdown of the code that creates a creature. And creatures who are corrupted, this corruption can spread like disease, infecting life whenever another creature attacks another, whether through magic or physical attacks. So you have taken 1 corruption fail. After 3 failures, something cool happens.
Cool or
So
shitty?
now you can.
Hey, alright.
So now you can go, Josh.
I'll keep track of that on my death saves, I guess.
Except now I'm going to give you a reason to keep track of
You
deaths.
better not. Alright, so I'll get 10 feet
Well,
away
don't
from
threaten
him.
the DM. So you run around that mirror
Yeah.
thing. All right, 10 feet away.
Yep. And
Cool.
lash out with my Zord Whip.
Oh shit!
And so let's see if this hits. Come on. God dang it.
Oh no.
11.
Dang it.
Was that with disadvantage?
Oh, shoot. No.
Shoot.
It's probably even worse than
Oh.
that. Yep.
No, watch. This will be a good
No,
one.
it's an 11, yeah.
Nope, that does not hit. You swing your whip out, just pulsing with electricity from the power between you and your Zord. Just smack your whip out there, and he, on the skates, just kind of glides around it.
Hate this slippery, slimy creature. And I'm used to slippery,
Alright.
slimy creatures.
Razor, you're up if Bull's done.
I'm done.
He's done. Okay, so
Yep.
a little bit ago, I was, I believe, 40 feet away from him, and then he went backwards. Now he's behind the mirror thing. How far away from me is he now?
It's probably you were about 40 feet
Yep.
away from him, and he moved 30 more feet. So, technically, like going around, it'd be about 70 feet. The mirror thing that you're basically right next to, he's on the other side. It's just to give you a layout. It's about 7 feet high.
Oh, okay.
So, do what you want with that. I don't know. Since you're I can give you some idea. Like you can try and climb it if you want, or you can just run around. You can go the other
Gotcha.
way. Whatever.
So I think I'm gonna go around the other way. Whatever side Josh is on,
Okay.
I'm gonna try to go the other way, but I'm not gonna get as close. I'm gonna be like at least 30 feet away, still, just close enough that I can see him, I guess.
You can actually get about as close as Josh is on the
Oh,
other
really?
side.
Okay.
Nice.
So you can get about 10 feet away from him on the other side.
Okay.
Like it was only about 20 to 30
Okay.
feet wide. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that then on the other side. That's my plan.
Cool. All right, so you run up and you get 10 feet away from him. Do you want to shoot him again, or do you want to throw your weapon at him
I'm
and
gonna
shatter
shoot
it,
him
or-
again. I'm gonna keep trying.
Or cast
We're
a
gonna rip
spell.
him in
All
half.
right,
Okay.
shoot
here we
him.
go.
Shoot him in the butt.
In the butt. We decided.
Well, we'll see.
Let me see. It is okay. That plus. I have to get back in the mindset of this again. So it is. How many did we decide to add on? 4 or 2? 'Cause 2.
2, because
yeah.
you don't actually have a
Oh,
dex
that's right.
modifier.
Ooh. It's 21.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, that
Yeah.
hits.
Right in the butthole.
Definitely hits. Roll some damage. Do you remember what the damage was
It
for
is. It's 2d10. Well, wasn't it? 1d10.
1d10.
Didn't you double it or something?
Plus.
Is that what you said?
Though you.
Oh,
well,
that's
you
why.
critted
That's
last
why.
time.
Okay, so I rolled an 8.
1d10 piercing.
Plus dex plus proficiency.
Not proficiency on damage. You don't add your proficiency to damage.
Oh,
you just
for-
add your ability
yeah, sorry.
modifier. So you rolled an 8.
Yes.
Alright, 8 points of damage.
Yeah.
Shot.
Yeah.
Pretty good, especially at level 3. So you shoot him,
Yes.
and he is turned around, focused on Josh, and he feels in his shoulder just the bolt stick in.
In his butt.
Not for 8 points. Bolt just stick in. You hear him go ah. Turns around and glares at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
Gonna
a
flank this boy.
jerk.
Right.
Jerky jerk.
Now it is his turn. What does he want to do? Oh, so all right. So he is going to cast Party Ball.
I don't,
Oh, God,
I don't
what is
like
this?
Chooses a point that that the creature can see within range. A tiny-sized, bright, shining ball appears in that space. It illuminates a space of 30 feet with bright light and flashes multicolored rays all around. Any creature that can see the ball and are within 10 feet of it, which is both of you.
Oh
Oh
no.
boy.
Upon its creation, must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failure, they are blinded until the start of their next turn. When the ball is destroyed, either by sending the spell or by being attacked, it explodes in a hail of shrapnel. Any creature within 10 feet of the ball when it explodes must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 3d6 slashing damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. The ball has an AC.
Does that
The ball
include
has an
you
AC
though?
of 10. Yeah, if he gets caught in the crossfire of it. So he basically kind of strums a little bit on his guitar and hits a big note, and you just see this bright, shiny ball just go up into the sky. And let's see. It looks like both of you guys are blinded until. Make Constitution. Yeah, make
I thought we
both
got
you
to
make a
roll.
Constitution saving throw.
What do I need to roll
that it
for
made
that?
it.
D20,
Just a
and
D20.
do you have your character sheet with you? Okay.
Yeah, it's 0 on Constitution.
on your saving throws.
Yeah, on my saving
Okay,
throw.
so roll a d20 and
Yep.
then don't add anything. Josh, what about you?
Dang it.
What do we have to beat?
You don't need to know.
Shut up.
I
got
don't
10.
have to tell. Okay, 10's not enough. I'll say that.
Dang
God
it. Is 11 enough?
No, but that's better.
That is better.
You had to be to
One
you
better.
had to be to 13. Since the one shot, I
Dang
don't mind
it.
telling you. Yeah, you had to be to 13. So you're both blinded until your next turn.
Blinding, does it just give you disadvantage, or
till
can
the
you
start
just
of your
not
next
do
turn? No, you
anything?
can do stuff. You have disadvantage on attacks, but it's just till the start of your next turn. So as soon as he's done, you'll be able to get over it. So let's see, and he's actually going to run over to Brock and kick at you and give you a little slice. Give you a little slice
Ow. Ow.
with his skate.
Just gonna try.
And that's going to be 6 points of damage to Brock.
Dang it.
And Brock, I need you to roll just a d20 and not add anything to it. Just tell me what it is.
Okay.
So this motherfucker
God
gets
dang
to
it.
attack and use
He had
magic.
he
It's a 2.
had a bonus.
I
had a
rolled
bonus
a
action.
2.
You rolled a 2?
God dang.
Now you have a
I
point of
rolled a 2.
corruption.
Oh, good.
Oh boy.
Beautiful.
Don't you worry, I'm about to swallow this jerky.
Swallow it.
Then he is going to, because he hasn't, because he didn't use all, he only used 5 feet of his movement. He is going to skate away 30 feet from you guys.
Dang it.
Well, actually, he's going to. First off, Brock, he's going to try and move away. You get an attack of opportunity on him.
Ooh. So I get to just attack him if I
You
want?
do. You have disadvantage. You have.
Does he
you
get to
have
move 30 feet?
disadvantage.
Because I thought he moved 10 feet towards him.
He gets moved 20 feet. So yes, he gets moved 20 more feet. So Brock, you get
Okay.
an attack of opportunity. You do have disadvantage on it though.
Attack with disadvantage. Okay. I'm gonna go for it though.
Oh, I would. You always try for your attacks of opportunities.
Yeah. So basically, I roll twice, take the smaller one. right?
Yeah,
That's
you
all
take
I'm
the
doing?
smaller one and then add your modifiers, which for you it's just +2.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. 3.
Oh,
Alright,
what?
that's two. And then he is going to try and climb up
Surprise.
on the platform of mirrors. Let's see if he can do it. No!
Yes.
Natural 1. He actually tries, gets 1 foot
fell.
up, and then cartoon anime style falls on his ass and is actually prone.
Yes.
Yes. That makes me
Which
happy.
means it is now Josh's turn.
Freaking clumsy.
Can Josh
And
see
you
now?
Clumsy
have to
elf.
use half your movement speed to get up. He doesn't have half his movement speed left, so.
Oh, yeah.
Just Bull's turn.
But is he 40 feet away now?
No, you guys were
Did
right
he move
next
20
to
feet?
that little mirror thing. So
Okay,
he's,
so he
he's
tried to
basically
climb,
10
okay.
feet away from both of you now on the ground.
Nice.
Nice.
Which means
All
Josh
right,
is sick
but
of
I-
his shit at this point.
So does it cancel out since I have disadvantage
Once your
since I'm
next-
blind,
your
but
next
he's on the
turn, you're not
ground
blind
prone?
now.
That's what I was
Oh,
saying.
okay,
Yeah,
it's
you're
the
not
next
blind
turn.
anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Do I have advantage now since he's prone?
You melee attacks have advantage if you get up to him, and yeah, your whip's got advantage. So
Let me look. Bite might be. Yeah, so
Classic.
melee. So bite. Okay. Oh crap.
So
okay.
you have
That was a
18.
18.
That hits. Was that with advantage?
Yeah, I rolled
Okay.
a 2 the first time.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead.
Okay, so bite. Then what was? I couldn't remember what that was. Does he have a?
Well, you roll the you roll
resistance to
the
poison?
damage. He does not. So,
Nice. I can
so you
actually
roll
use
the
that.
damage, and then bite has the special thing where I
it's
have
a-
to make a strength check or strength saving throw to not be
Yeah.
grappled. So Go ahead and roll damage.
All right, so damage is D10 first.
I like that you're in the frog now, so
Dang
you're
it.
biting him, essentially.
Yes. So D10, I rolled a frickin' 1 plus 2, so 3 damage.
He's feeling 3 damage.
And then I'll roll another D10 for poison. So that's 4.
4 more
damage on that
damage? Okay.
Yeah.
And it doesn't poison him, it just does poison damage. Okay.
Right.
Because those are 2 very different things.
Yes,
Okay, so there's that. So you basically step
And
up in your exosuit, in your exozord, and just chomp down on him with the frog mouth, and he's on the ground. He can't dodge it. Bite on his shoulder. Bite down. You hear him cry out. He feels the he feels a little bit of the poison seep in.
Yes.
Is that all yours for your turn? All right.
Yes.
Razor, you're up.
I'm just gonna walk up to him and shoot my darn thing at him again. I'm just gonna keep doing
You're
it.
walking up to him.
Crossbow.
You're walking right up to him and shooting him.
Walk right up to him. Yep.
Point blank.
Point blank.
Okay.
That's right. Do
Okay,
it.
you have disadvantage on this because ranged attacks have disadvantage on prone objects or on prone enemies.
That's fair.
Well, if he's doing it from a distance, but if he's doing it point blank,
Well, if he's
would
doing
it
it point blank, he'd still have disadvantage because ranged weapons have disadvantage if you're within 5 feet of your opponent. So
That
either one,
seems
well, not,
weird.
well, not really. If you take your bow and you walk right up to someone, it's very easy for them to get around your bow and take it.
It's a crossbow,
It's a
though.
crossbow, yes. I mean, it'd be the same thing. Like if he was standing up and you were 5 feet away from him, he could just knock the crossbow away and take it.
In this case, he's restrained, though. Restrained.
Oh wait, I need to
and-
make that. I need to make a strength
Oh yeah,
saving
save
throw.
him. Save him throw.
Oh, I thought he already was. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Please
That's
don't
18. No,
God
he's not very
dang it.
strong.
So you're not restrained,
he's
but
not
you
very
are
strong.
prone.
Yeah, he's prone. So that's 2 things that would give disadvantage. So it doesn't matter. You're gonna have disadvantage on firing it one way or another. So
Okay, but I'm gonna have disadvantage. Okay, that's cool. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Oh, but I had yeah. So 7
close.
after all that. Close.
not
wow.
really, but-
Okay. Well,
Not really.
not really. Yeah.
So no, you basically walk up to him and you're close enough to where you fire, and he's able to just kind of roll a little bit. And
What a son
almost
of a
gets him,
bitch.
almost gets him right in the ear, but just misses.
You'll be happy to know that after all that, it wouldn't have mattered because like it was like it
You
would have been
would've
like an 8. Yeah, it would have been like maybe an 8. Anyway.
There you go. There you go.
Yep. So. Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
now it is his turn, and he is going to have to use half of his movement speed to get up.
Mhm.
And one of my homebrew rules for attacks of opportunity is I carry over from Pathfinders. I think people get attacks of opportunity if someone gets up within like 5 feet of them. So
That makes sense.
Well, are either of you like Josh? You stayed 10 feet away, correct? Because of your whip.
No, I
Oh,
bit
that's
him,
right. You
so
did
I'm
bite
right
him.
next
So you
to
got
him.
right up in his
Yeah.
face. So,
Yeah.
Josh, you get an attack of opportunity. Brock, technically you do too if you want to.
Okay.
I mean, roll. I mean, you should. It'd be disadvantage again because
I
you're right
should.
there, but you still
Yeah,
should. But
that's fair.
Bull, you get yours first. I like that you guys just cornered him. You
do
just
I add
cornered
any
him in this,
proficiency?
like right next to the mirrors while he was on the ground.
That's a good
Right,
way to
yeah,
go.
that's
I
like the
think.
worst position.
Yeah.
Do I get any proficiency bonus?
It's regular
for it? I
attack,
can't
so yeah,
remember.
you get whatever you get with attack. Depending on, are you gonna bite him again?
Oh, depending
Are
on
you gonna bite him
how.
again?
Yeah, let's
Okay,
bite
then
him
yeah,
again.
you just roll your regular bite.
So that would be 16.
That hits.
Nice. All right, I'll do.
Just barely
Damage.
hits, but it hits.
Nice. Got a 10.
Damn.
Yes.
10 plus poison.
Yeah, and then poison. Ugh, that was a 1.
Oh. All right, so you bite down. He basically grabs the mouth and tries to hold it away, but he is not of the strong, and just takes it again, like on the other shoulder, and feels the poison seep into him. He cries out in pain again.
Yes.
And Brock, you
Don't forget to do
yeah,
to see if he's grappled.
he's rolling really good against your grapples. That's a
God
19.
dang it! I just want to eat something.
Just want to eat.
I'm hungry.
He's so
Brock,
hungry.
you get to go now. Disadvantage.
Okay, disadvantage. All right.
If he'd have got grappled, I'd have totally taken away that disadvantage because there's no way you'd have missed.
Yeah, true.
All right. So rolled a 9.
No.
Nope. Darn it. Darn it.
Nope.
Brock is rolling so low.
I know.
Right,
Like
what
I
is going
got
on?
that critical hit, and I think I got like one other decent
Yep,
one.
and
And,
that is
yeah,
it.
that's it.
All right, so he is going to say "fuck you guys" and really try to get on the. Well, actually, first thing he's gonna do is he. So he's actually he's gonna try and climb up again on the things. Oh, finally!
Good luck.
All right. He barely gets it because he has no strength hardly at all. He's a +1.
How much
There's a
space
+1
is up there?
strength. There's about 5 feet. So it's like 20 feet wide and 5 feet deep. So it's like a one long platform. So you guys would only be able to like pincer
okay.
him. You wouldn't be able to like
Gotcha.
get on one side because it's like a straight line. But he does get up there
Yeah.
and goes all the way to one side to get away from you guys, and then he ends the spell of Party Ball.
Crap.
And let's see, guys, give me a Dex saving throw.
Okay.
Which Brock, I believe, is 0 for you, correct?
For me, on my
Ooh,
dex
I
saving
get
throw, no, it's
+4.
+2.
Oh,
actually.
you have no Dex, but you got your proficiency in there. All right.
Yeah,
All
he's
All right,
got a
so you
proficiency
guys give me a
now.
Dex save. Josh probably gonna make it.
Yeah.
Alright, so-
I got +4, so 16. for me.
16, and what'd you get?
Ooh,
Yeah.
Brock?
19.
19. Damn. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad.
So let's see how much you guys will take half damage. So let's see. Really? All right. So you guys each take
Yeah.
you guys each take 3 damage.
What?
It's 3d6. 3d6.
How?
Rolled a 2, a 2, and a 2. But
Oh
then
my
the one of
God.
them jumped out, and I was like, well, if it doesn't stay in the dice tower, I gotta re-roll it. And it rolled a 2 again. I was like, all right, they're taking 6 damage, I guess. So you take 3. So you guys both see the party ball explode, and you both just instinctually like jump back. Josh does like some cool Bull does some cool backflips, making yeah noises the whole time, and Razor just kind of does a little bit of a backflip and kind of slides on his knees, really cool werewolf-like. And you guys just take like a little bit of damage.
Yeah.
What do you guys at HP wise?
I'm down to 7.
I'm at, since I'm in my Zord, I'm at 32.
Zord. Yeah. No, that's awesome.
All right. So
So
now you
cool.
both, because
Oh,
that
yeah,
was from
yeah,
him.
that's so
I need
cool.
you both to roll d20s and without adding anything, and tell me what you get.
Ugh, got an 8.
6.
God dang it, corruption, I
What'd you get,
forgot.
Dang it. I got a 6.
You each have 2 corruption.
Son of
Yep, we sure
a
do.
All right.
biscuit.
So that was him ending the spell. So he can actually cast another spell because he didn't cast one.
The son of a bitch.
There we go. He's gonna cast Sharp Tones. So he basically just kind of slides on his keytar and then hits it, and just these sharp screeching sounds come out of it, come right at you guys. Shoots a compact ball of sound at a space he can see. And it's got a 60-foot range. When it reaches its destination, it explodes in a 5-foot radius sphere of piercing noise.
God
Any
dang.
creature within 5 feet must make a Constitution saving throw or take 3d6 psychic damage.
How close are we?
He's so happy you guys were within range.
So Constitution.
Yep, another
saving?
Constitution saving throw.
Ugh, I got an 8.
Okay, that's not it.
Oh my gosh, 4.
What is going
no.
on?
I don't know.
All right.
This is bad.
What's your HP at, Brock?
7.
Okay.
It's
I
horrible.
don't have a way to heal you.
I know.
Jesus. All
terrible.
right. So that's that's 6 more damage. You take the full brunt of it. 6 more damage
Down
to
to
each.
1.
His attack, and I need you guys to roll a d20 again.
Oh
for
my
corruption.
god.
Oh my gosh.
Don't.
15.
It's just whatever I get.
Yeah.
Right.
Brock doesn't have.
Yep.
It's a 10.
1 to 10 is a failure. So Josh,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
boy.
Corrupted.
No,
What
my
happens?
friend.
I don't know who I am anymore.
I think this is good character progression, actually.
Corrupted.
Alright, so you gain 1 layer of corruption.
What happens?
You must roll on the corruption table, which I'll tell you how to do that. Taking the corruption they rolled
Oh,
for
God.
corruption effects cannot stack, and you must re-roll if you gain the same one. Not all corruption is harmful.
That's
Yeah,
maybe
some
I
of the stuff's
gotta
actually
do
pretty
one.
cool. I've been looking at some of the stuff.
Maybe it's gonna be
Some of
okay.
the stuff sucks.
Great.
What do you want to bet? We're not gonna get the fun one.
Yeah. The way things are going right now.
Oh, attacks made by a corrupted creature deal +1 corruption damage for each layer of corruption they are suffering. So you're dealing +1 to your damage.
Hey, that's all right.
Roll a. Well, it says a D100. So do you have the two? Do you have
I can do
the
that.
2D10s like the percentile and the regular one? Okay,
Yeah,
roll the percentile one first, the double-digit one, and tell me what it is.
18. It's a really low number for out of 100, but
you can no longer lie.
ooh.
Wow.
Nice. So
Please do not
so as
ask
you
my
took
name.
that- so
Are
as
you
took that
attracted to
level of-
werewolves?
As you took that level of corruption, you feel inside you like the corruption start to seep, and they can't see it because you're in your exosuit, but a little bit of the red has started to creep its way up your neck, and you feel inside you that
Ooh.
a lot of the lies you've been telling people, you don't feel like you could tell anymore.
Oh boy.
My name's not actually Peter Griffin.
All right, you're not compelled to tell the truth. You just...
It's Baralashar. I'm sorry.
But actually, now that you say that, Jason notices, and he goes, He goes, so, looks like you're corrupted now. No wonder.
So that's what the red lines are,
Mhm.
huh?
That is, and
I understand what those red lines
yes,
are
now you understand the Carnival of Corruption.
He said it.
It is your...
It's the name of the.
Feel like,
said it,
It's
there
like
it
Jim Carrey from Liar Liar.
Alright, it is your turn, Bull.
Oh, nice. So he's up on the
He's up on the
platform now.
platform. If you wanted to hit him with your whip, you'd have to get right up to it, basically, because it's about 6 foot up, and then he's 5 foot deep in it. So
I'll try jumping up there.
okay, just give me a strength check. Well, an athletics check.
Well, since it's in the frog, how high is it? Did you say?
It was about 7 feet, 8 feet.
So he can jump 10 feet.
Fucking do it.
All right.
So you
cool.
bipedal. You just get down, bend your knees, throw your arms out, and then up into the air about 10 feet, land on the mirrors. A lot of the mirrors, you can hear them around. They just go like a wave
Nice.
down that long stretch of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm a good DM.
I don't know if that does that count as an action, or would it just count as movement?
I'll let you. I'll just count it as. I'll count it as movement. Since you had to jump, I'll count it as. Did you just jump where you were, like 5 feet from the mirrors, or like 10 feet from the mirrors?
Yeah, I figure like
Well, it was about.
so I wouldn't
it
be
was
able to
about-
move anymore.
So you go. It was 5, and then you'd be at the mirrors, and then 8 feet up. So.
Yeah.
That would be about 10 feet of
So
movement,
maybe-
but since you did like the jump, I'll say it's 15 feet of movement. I'll just say you've used 15 feet of movement, so you have whatever's left. You can do that. We won't say it was an action or anything like that.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and move as close as I can. That puts me 10 feet away, right? Or
About
is it
10 feet
15?
away. I don't know how you've been managing to do
Okay.
this, but you've managed to always get about 10 feet away from him.
Right? Yeah. And luckily I have something that's kind of ranged. So,
Kinda.
in that, yeah, kind of. So in that case, I'll use my Zord whip.
Alright.
Let's see if this
Roll that beautiful
hits.
D20.
And it's a crit fail. God damn.
Dang.
You go to crack your whip at him, and he is able to just kind of barely just move out of the way. He doesn't got a lot of room, but when you go to crack it, kind of lose grip on it a little bit, and it falls off the mirror thing, lands by Brock, or lands by Razor.
No.
Oh Lord.
Razor laser.
And he just kind of
Throw me
tips
my whip.
kind of gives you a wave and says, "Well, them's the brakes."
Oh, God dang
What
it.
a jerk.
Oh,
what a jerk.
man.
Looks at you and then he winks and he goes, "Well, you really whipped me.
Son of
You're
a
not the
bitch.
only one that can do it."
My
And he
hand-
winks.
My hand slippied.
Well, that's just bullshit and terrible.
A groan.
Bull, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't even intentional, huh, for me. Razor's turn. With your one HP.
I was gonna say the first thing I'm gonna do is drink one of those potions.
All right. Like I said, you
what else?
use a bonus action, so you don't. Mess
Just
with
a
any
bonus
stuff.
action,
So
nice.
roll
Doesn't
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, so 7.
All right, that's how many hit points you get back.
Oh, nice. Okay, so yay! I'm not dead necessarily, so that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna think about it. I should throw that whip back up to you, or should I attack? That's the question.
I will say, if you choose to pick the whip up and throw it to him, that will be your action.
Like the whole thing.
That'll be your
Yeah.
action. You could still move,
Yeah.
but that'll be your action.
Had a feeling.
Can he attack with my whip?
He'd have to get like right up to the thing to reach the 10 feet to him, or the 8 to 9 feet to him. But yeah, I mean, you're proficient with all weapons, I believe Hollow Knights are.
That's true. Yeah, I believe it.
So yeah, you could pick up the whip and walk over to him and use it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's pick up the whip, walk over
Or
to
laser,
him.
laser. You now have a
Razor laser.
You now have an Ultra Zord whip,
I do.
which I really feel like there should be some rule against this, and there might be, but I'm gonna let go because I couldn't find it.
I mean,
So if you want to hit him, you gotta walk right up to the mirror, and then you'll be within range.
all right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna walk right up to the mirror,
All right, roll it.
and then I'm gonna whip it.
This is a strength,
Whip
not dexterity, since it'll be a melee attack. So
Okay.
roll a d20, add your strength modifier and your. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna do it, and I don't know if you guys will agree, but tough shit on the DM. I'm gonna say you don't have proficiency because it is a
Okay.
Zord whip.
Because it is a massive whip.
So
Fair.
it's a d20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
That'll work.
I get that they have proficiency in everything. I'm pretty sure this is probably the one thing they're not proficient with is a Goranger Zord weapon.
So this went well because strength plus 2, that's 20.
Nice.
So not a natural, but
Not a natural, but
18.
18
Cool.
plus 2.
That
yeah.
does, yeah, that totally hits. So Josh, what is
Yeah.
what is the dice? Or it's a whip. Here, I can look.
Yeah, so it's 2d4s plus his strength modifier.
So 8.
Jesus. All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ah, you hit him with that whip, and it just electrocutes him. Just the power of the Goranger. Yeah.
I picture him being like Hercules and just like, or like Beowulf or Thor picking up
Yeah.
like.
It hurts him so much he falls off on the other side. And I'll say this, and he takes 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Falling off on the other side. Alright, so he's on the other side now.
Okay. That's
I
good.
guess some sort of magic.
It's
that's
his
gonna
turn, he's going to use half
destroy us all.
half his movement speed to get up. Oh, and he's just gonna, you just hear him getting up, and he's just angry, because he's feeling it, he's really feeling it, and he's just like, I hate you. It's like, you come in here and you think you're in my carnival, and you think you can just do what you want? You think you can beat me?
Yeah.
Hey, you brought us here, Buster.
Maybe it's our carnival now.
Yeah,
No.
give us that orb. Orb will kill you.
Good one. That's my friend.
We're
Are you
friends.
Are you friends now? All right.
Yeah, we weren't at first, but now we are.
Took a minute.
Took some puns.
Well, he is gonna skate away a little bit. You guys, Josh, you can still see him. He's gonna skate away a little bit. I'm gonna put about 15 more feet away from the mirror platform that you're on, and that's as far as he can get. And then he's going to something. He's gonna shoot at you, Josh, because he can only see you. Shoot them sharp tones at you again. So again, he just hits his guitar and it shrieks out. And sends that.
Come on,
do a Constitution saving throw. He sends that ball of sound out.
Okay.
Which
15
takes the other one away
plus
because the other one was there. It stayed there, but he's doing this again to hit you. So.
Okay, so that's a 16 for me.
16.
Yeah.
That beat it. So
Yes.
let's see what you get. You take. Let's make a Constitution saving throw. Or So he throws it at you, and it just shrieks at you. You cringe a little bit, but you are a Go Ranger. You are a hero, and you are in your Zord. You are in your Zord, and you shake it off and just power through it.
Electric guitars start playing in the background.
However, you might want to get out of there as soon as you can. Any creature that steps into the sphere, which is only 5 feet, will take 3d6 psychic damage. So he gets so angry he sees that it doesn't affect you, and you just hear him go, "Damn it!" Now it is your turn, Bull. And
All right, I'm gonna try to
as
do
I've said,
something
he
cool.
is feeling it.
Yes.
Okay. I want to try to do something
But
cool.
you don't have your whip. So.
But I don't have my whip. So, how far away is he again?
You'd have to hop down, and then he's about 15 feet away from the platform. You were about in the middle of the platform. He was on the other edge, so it's about probably 35 feet away from you.
All right, so I want to try to, jump on top of him.
Okay.
So I guess it would be like an improvised
that's
type thing.
Way further than your frog can jump.
Well, he can jump 20
He's
feet.
35 feet away.
So if I walked to the edge, or walked 10 feet.
But you could totally, if you wanted to walk to the edge, then you'd be about 15 feet away from him. If you walk all the way to the
So
edge.
it'd be right in.
You would basically get to the edge, and that would be almost your movement, so then you could jump, yeah.
Okay, let's
okay,
do
There's
that.
going to be a check. But,
Yes, I would assume
Alright, so
so.
you-
But it would be really cool
so
if
you
this
lumber
worked.
to the edge, and then you just bend down and leap at him.
Okay.
Is that what you're doing?
Do I do a dex?
Well, I want you
Yeah,
to
kind
make,
of like.
for the jump, I want you to make an athletics check first, because that's the jump.
Okay. And basically, I'm trying to do damage to him, but it's not going to be like super effective because I'm just.
You're trying to
jumping
jump
onto
tackle him, basically, like a frog.
Yeah, like.
You know
kinda
how
grapple
frogs
him,
jump
yeah.
tackle people? You know.
Classic.
You know.
Yeah.
You know how
Classic
when you're a frog,
frogs.
Just the thing that you visualize when you think of frogs. It's
I love those.
them tackling human
I love
beings.
those memes where it's quotes from D&D taken out of context, and I really hope someone listens to this and puts that one down, and it just
That
says,
has
you know
to
how
be.
when you're a frog, or when frogs
When
jump tackle
you
people.
are a frog.
Me, comma, a
All
frog.
right, so go ahead and give me an
Um,
athletics check.
Athletics. Okay, crap. Do I put any modifiers on
No,
it?
just your athletics.
Oh, athletics. So it'd be whatever, +5. Crap. It's a 9.
9 total.
Total. After my freaking +5 proficiency.
Well, all right. So you leap into the air. Give me a dex check now,
Okay.
which is your. Remember, dex and strength are switched, so this should actually be better.
God, doesn't freaking matter because it would be a 5.
If you'd have rolled a high enough dex, I could have worked with it, but you're not giving me anything to work with here, Josh.
It's the random number generator, alright?
See what happens when you have a kid? You can't roll dice.
Should've. I know, I should've got a
Should have
dice.
got a dice instead of a kid.
That's the moral of the story.
To be fair, I think you made a good choice with the kid. It's fine.
It's alright.
But yeah,
Would've been a better
alright, so
choice
you
with the dice.
basically leap into the air, and since you were trying to do this, sorry, but this is going to happen. You basically leap into the air, you leap at him, and you crash into the ground about 5 feet away from him. And you're prone.
Dang it. Stuck in this massive Zord.
So you're prone. Razor, your turn. You just
Oh
saw
my
your
gosh.
you just saw him leap. You have no idea what happened, but you heard a crash. For all you know, he hit him until you run around there. For all you know, it
Okay.
succeeded.
Wait, you cut out for a second. What?
For all you know,
Mhm.
he succeeded because all you saw was him leap.
Fair. so basically, he jumped off a mirror. I'm on the other side.
Yep.
Am I correct?
Yep.
Okay. So how far to get to the other side? And
It's like 10 feet.
Find
Remember,
him.
you didn't go very
Like
far.
oh.
You didn't go very far
Yeah,
around.
that's fair.
So.
I'm like right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got plenty.
And then how far away is Jace?
With how he'll be about 10 feet away from you, or he'll be about 15
okay.
feet away from you.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. And my whip is a melee weapon, right?
Well, that is not
Making
your
sure.
that is not your whip, but yes.
Well,
Yeah.
my
It's
current
got a
weapon?
reach of it's got a reach of 10
Excuse
feet.
me.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think in that case, I'm gonna get exactly 10 feet away from him and just try to whip him with it.
or it has reach, so that's
Whip
10
it
feet. Okay,
good.
so you
Whip
get.
it.
You remember you
Yeah.
don't have proficiency, so
That's fair.
'cause it's
That's
a Zord
fair.
weapon.
Well, that's okay.
So roll that
okay.
roll that d20 and add your strength and proficiency.
No, but it's 14.
Yeah.
14,
Yeah.
14 total.
14 total.
14 total is a miss.
Ah!
Oh, so close.
So
So
close.
close. Darn it.
Well, it is his turn.
Crap.
Darn it.
Yep. Although, Brock, again,
Mm-hmm.
helping you out here,
Mm-hmm.
as a bonus action, you could throw your crossbow at him and shatter it on him.
Oh, true, yeah.
Oh, it is a bonus action.
It'd be the same type of roll. So it'd be a strength check. So
It's worth it. I'm 10 feet away. It's like we're in the final.
you can't use your heavy crossbow anyway because it's a two-handed weapon.
I was gonna say I've already got the whip now, so that's a good point. Let's do it. Let's throw it.
All right.
Let's just throw it at him. Okay, so just roll for it, and then
Roll a d20. Add your strength and proficiency.
finding proficiency.
Just +2.
+2. Wait, he said plus strength too, right? Though.
Yeah, plus
So
your
that's
strength
actually
modifier.
+4 to. Oh, hey, nice, 19.
Oh, that hits.
Yeah.
Nice.
Come on.
And then you said roll a d10.
Yeah, because you don't get any
Damn it.
modifiers or anything. So just roll a d10.
Okay, 8.
8.
Nice.
Yep.
Hey, Brock.
What's up?
Tell me how this goes.
Brock, like, was the only guy who actually did it.
Did I? You did so much
bit
of the
of
My
like
lights.
guy who's
swipe.
like played D&D like what? Like, like not very much.
So this
He used my own weapon.
You made him this character, and this character used your weapon.
I was gonna say, I
Just
feel like it was
dominated.
all Josh, but I don't know. I got really lucky a couple times.
All right, so
Oh,
Brock,
that's
tell
awesome.
me how this goes.
So basically, I'm gonna throw this heavy crossbow.
All right.
It's gonna come right into contact with his forehead,
Okay.
and both of them are just gonna shatter everywhere in the worst,
Nice.
most grotesque possible way.
All right.
Little bits of code and blood and everything just all over the place.
All right. You throw your holographic crossbow at him. It spins in the air. He sees it. He cannot get away. He's too weakened from the battle. It hits him right in the
Yes.
face. As it hits him in the face, it shatters into just a million
Yes.
pieces of code.
Yes.
And you see it as he comes to look at you. Where you'd hit him just starts to fall to pieces.
Yes.
The corruption
Nice.
inside him has gotten to be too much, combined with that just brutal attack.
It's so good.
He just
Bull's
his face
face
just
is
all
still,
of a sudden just
uh,
shatters, and then as he falls to his knees,
Ooh.
his chest shatters into code, and then his legs, and then they just all float away.
Yes.
Bull's face is still, like, in the ground, and then he looks up and sees him disintegrating away, and he's like, "Did I get him?"
As you see that, Bull, as you look up and see that, both of you feel that familiar pull that you felt as you were pulled into the Carnival of Corruption. As you look and you see where his body was, there lies the Orb of Code. And you are sucked back into it quickly. This time, exhausted from battle, too quickly for you to even really register what's happening, aside from the disorientation that it causes you. After a few moments, you find yourself back in the forest, where you were once sucked in.
Wow.
And as you look in the middle of the clearing that you were in, there's no more pedestal. Just sitting there is the Orb of Code.
Nice.
We did it.
I'm gonna say, like, in the process, I got pulled out of my Zord, and so now Copernicus and I are separate.
That's a good point. I'm gonna say
Okay,
that
we
out
can
of
say
my
as
pocket.
you got pulled in and you guys hit, you're just kind of flung out of your Zord.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the first thing that I say is, "Hey, he promised us food."
He never fed us, did he?
And then what? Like a Growing Pains freeze frame and then credits.
Yeah.
That's
So the Orb of Code is on the ground. What do you do?
I'm gonna grab it this
Are you?
time.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna touch that thing again.
All right. So Bull, roll a. No, I'm just playing.
Right.
And then the dragon
Oh,
swoops
boy.
in. No. just,
Oh god.
So you grab it. Nothing. You kind of toss it up a little bit, catch it in your hand. Nothing. You have now retrieved the thing that your employer wanted.
The thing.
So you take it back to them. Mission complete.
And we'll get
Nice.
to eat.
I forgot I never used my laser breath.
You didn't, and Brock used his
Man.
laser vision,
I did use my laser
Man.
vision. It was cool.
which is pretty awesome. I love that. Like, you wouldn't think it would do much, but it gives you advantage on attacks.
yeah,
That's really
it was
good,
cool.
yeah.
It was worth it.
Well, guys, that is the end of our one shot. You did it.
Yeah.
You beat the Carnival
Yeah.
of Corruption.
Take
We
that.
made-
Take it.
Now Bull and Laser Razor are best of
They
friends.
have children and live happily ever
They have a
after.
family together. Yeah,
They can be each other's family.
that's true.
Because frogs can change
They can.
sex.
Yep.
And-
And it's
Turning the frickin'
And
frogs
then,
gay!
bestiality if
And,
it's a werewolf.
and the family was inside you the whole time.
It's actually about the family you make inside you all along.
Gross.
Well, on that
Along the way.
Like those
Well, on that
tadpoles
awesome
that like
note,
grow
ladies,
in the
ladies and
backs
gents,
of
we hope you enjoyed
frogs.
our first one shot. Our first D&D one shot. There will be many more to come, but we hope you enjoyed our first one, and we hope you enjoyed this sneak peek at the Retroverse. As my colleagues can attest, there is a lot more to the Retroverse. A whole lot more.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so much.
I want to get to where I can eject out of my
Get
Zord.
you 5th level, so save your character. We'll be back.
Yeah.
Ejaculate
Heck
from your
yeah.
Zord. Why did I say that?
Ooh.
Why did I have to
Why
do
did you?
that?
Why did you? Why? Why did you go there?
We're married now.
I rolled a
so-
1.
Well,
You rolled a 1.
well, like always, you can find us on Twitter. You can find us on Facebook, all over the web. Just search the Nerd Cult. You can find us on nerdcultpodcast.com. Find us on iTunes. Leave us a review or a rating, please. Please, please, please. It helps a lot.
Please.
Please.
Outside of that, once again, I'm Tyler Lee.
I'm Brock Parsons.
AKA Laser
aka
Razor.
Razor.
Good point.
And I'm Josh Forster, aka Bualashar. And I wish you a good night.
And remember,
And your frog does too. Bleh.
and Copernicus.
Bleh.
And remember, and hey, Copernicus, tell him our catchphrase. Translation: Never don't bubble.